Hey, Dad's just checking in. It's Wednesday night. Exciting. Nobody's in right now, but anyway, Kendall is over there in the background. She just cut me up some homemade kiwi, which is just kiwi, and then she's making homemade orange juice, squeezing juice all over. So that should be interesting. What you got going on, Kendall? Oh, you are?
Yeah, I am. But I'm not done.
Okay, all right. So I just got to watch Beer to Picker on Dom's channel.
Dad, taste it.
Which was exciting. What's that?
Taste it. Don't all of it.
It's okay. It's okay. Make sure you keep all the sticky around over there. Cool. You know what I'm saying? All right. So good day today. Did a donation to one of our local thrift charities.
Who's that guy?
Who's what guy? Did a donation
Go
to one
back
of our local.
to
Hold on. Let me get this. There we go.
I drank all of it.
You did? Oh my gosh. Let's see. Oh, Michelle. Hey. No, Michelle. The kiwi. We had a kiwi because we bought it furry the other day. And so when she said homemade kiwi, to her, it was just cutting it up and serving it. And that was homemade kiwi. Right, Kendall?
And I'm making homemade apple juice.
No, it's not apple juice. You're doing like...
no, orange juice.
All right, but get this sticky. Don't be sticking and all that. So, Michelle, good seeing Joseph today. He's looking good. And awesome guy. Awesome brother. It's the Kindle show. I don't know. It's like 10:21 right now. She's still up, but we're hanging out.
No, it's not. 10:19.
If any of y'all were on my 6-hour marathon the other night, I decided I was going to inventory my 246 eBay items, and it turned into a production. I ended up opening up a whole almost whole shelf of space, and I found. All of that was either stuff that had dropped off a listing or I hadn't listed, or a lot of times when I do a listing, when I do multiples, if I've got like 10 or 2 dozen or whatever, I only list like 3 or so. So it doesn't look like I have a lot of inventory. And so there was some stuff that I had just found on that. So that's what I've got going on. So tonight, I'm not sure how late I'll be up. I've got my buddy Oliver coming over tomorrow to help clean up. We've got a yard sale this weekend. Preem. Found out that Brady's baseball tournament that was supposed to be Saturday morning now is going to be in the afternoon. So I've got Brady to help me wheel and deal and sell, which I'm really excited about.
Is it at our house?
No, we're going to do it at a local church. There's a church on one of the main roads that does a annual yard sale, and so that's what we're going to do with that. So we're going to get set up with that yard sale, and then we're going to hopefully make it over to Brady's game in the afternoon at 3. So I've gotten a little better at taking down yard sales. It doesn't take all afternoon to take it down. You kind of like start stacking, your tables you set up, stacking what you're going to donate, what you're going to, bring back. And at this point, I'm trying not to bring much back. I have put some of my stuff that I found that I was going to list on eBay. I might give it a try at the yard sale, and then we'll see what's up. So that point, Michelle, if you're around, if there's any stuff, are you interested in any of that stuff that I may decide not to list on eBay? Not that it's not money in it. I just, I'm decided I'm not going to get overwhelmed this fourth quarter. And one of the main goals is just to get the house cleaned up, get our space and all that. So, yes, Kendall.
I was asking for a napkin.
So
I got juice in my eye.
She got juice in her eye. So she'll come back over and give you a little update, and then I'm going to start sorting through boxes. I did list I don't know if one of my haul videos a couple months back, I had ended up buying some band uniforms and found out researched it online and that somebody else had sold that same exact band uniform because they had bought some of the band uniforms at the auction also. Which there can be two thoughts on that. One, you're excited about somebody else selling it because you can basically see what their listing is and kind of you've got the template and the price that they're willing to go for. The other side of it is just like, well, gee, if I had listed that thing like 3 months ago, I'd probably already have it sold by now. So I put one uniform up for listed for auction 7-day. And in the description, I said I have 7 other. So we'll see what happens with that. Gotcha. Yep. I know, man. It's like almost freeing. It's like when you've got clutter, it's almost like a blessing blocker. You're not going to get move forward in your business or whatever when you've got clutter. So what does she got going on? She got like a water clock. I know what you mean, Michelle. So that's the plan. I'm going to set my yard sale booth up with my shelving and all that I'm going to do for the home show the following weekend and just kind of like do a dry run of how I'm going to do the shelves. No, your birthday weekend's the other weekend, Kendall.
No.
So that's the plan is to set up my ladders like I had at the last show, the tables, the tablecloths, and it's going to be a fancy yard sale and just throw the stuff out there, see what we've got going and sell it. I think I'll be up there, start at 7. I think the yard sale starts at 8 and I want to be out of there by 12:30, 1 o'clock and hit the boys baseball. And then Sunday, Cooper's got games. So that's what's going on. So we're just kind of hanging out. I was going to pop on for a few minutes. We've got
Saturday morning. I have a cheer game.
Yeah, Kendall's got cheer Saturday morning. So
and you're not going.
Yeah. Do you want to sit here and talk for a few minutes? Do you have any schoolwork you need to review or anything you want to talk about?
I sound like Timmy.
So you what?
I sound like Timmy.
You sound like what?
Timmy.
What's that?
That's my friend.
Oh, okay. So we're that's what we got going on.
Dad,
What?
go back where we can see like now.
That's what I'm doing. Hold on. I'm going to say hi to Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Please get off my arm, please. All right. Did you wipe the table off so it's clear?
I haven't finished.
Oh, man.
Daddy days.
Yeah, for some reason I'm popping back and forth between Internet Explorer and Chrome on my two my StreamYard's on Chrome and then my regular YouTube is on Internet Explorer, so I'm popping back and forth. So all right. Michelle, I forgot to ask you, do you ever pop on lives at all and just do live chat? Because if you're interested, you can just kind of hang out and we can sort through our junk together. If you want to, let me know. I don't mind. So the other night I was on when I was Michelle said hi, Kendall. The other night when I was doing the inventory stuff, Valerie from Texas popped on, and then I had Star City Picker and Rusted Raccoon, and those guys were kind of in the chat a little bit, following along, and Marie from West Coast, and Justin, and all that. So, no, it was drama-free zone was just perfect. So, just doing stuff. Oh, you don't have a cam. All right, gotcha. Yeah, I ended up doing and thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. I ended up doing that. The toner cartridges, turning them in, and then I ended up just getting a camera kind of as a reward, and then I wonder if you can do StreamYard, just do StreamYard but without a camera and just do audio. Have you tried that? You can just talk. I don't know. They were talking about, bum crack and some of these lives on he doesn't ever want to be on camera. And they said, well, just come do live and just talk. So anyway, I've got to think. I was thinking, I think I bought a camera at
No.
one of the yard sales, and it was something about loading software and all that. I'll have to look and see, and if it's something you can use. If it's something you can use, you're welcome to it. Because I didn't want to. I just didn't understand it. The Logitech that I have just was an easy hookup and all that. So, do you want to come on audio? I'll send you the link in the chat if you want. Just let me know. This old shirt I had. So I went to Mercy Mall today. That's a nonprofit that helps people that are homeless or just kind of getting back on their feet down at Chesterfield Airport, and dropped some stuff off. And I kind of was so excited because finally I had scheduled to go down there, and I had a stack of dishes that I got from somebody that was helping clean out their house, and some clothes. Caroline had some clothes. There were some winter jackets in there. I kind of went through. I had some big and tall stuff that I had in my closet, new with tags, that I've had in there for a couple of years. I hadn't even never worn it. And I drive down there, pull in, and the lady gets mad at me because I pulled in the wrong way. And then she tells me that I had left it on hangers. All the stuff had to be off hangers. It had to be in trash bags. It just, and I hadn't had breakfast yet, so I was kind of on edge. And it was
Daddy, I'm done.
Let me finish telling my little quick story. So then I did, they probably don't want to hear about my story, though. They probably want to hear about you, Kendall. All right, did you wash your hands so you're not sticky? So then I took everything off the hanger, and then I started seeing some of the stuff in daylight, and there was a spot on this shirt, and I didn't mess with that. And I was taking it all off, laying it on the side of the truck, folded it up, put it in the plastic trash bags, and it wasn't exciting. It wasn't like, you know how when you donating, you feel like you're doing a good deal. It wasn't a good deal. So, all right. So Michelle says she can't stay long, but what are you going to do? Tell her your story. Oh, Kendall, do you have your what do you do? Your museum thing for tomorrow? Go get that and do your presentation about you. That'll be good practice because you did it once. Can you do it? Go get it. Can you go do it?
My friend.
Yeah. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? Hey, Michelle, Cheryl's another, Cheryl knows, it's in the chat. She's another local lady that I met yard selling. And she's got a YouTube channel, and she did some retail arbitrage at Family Dollar and Dollar Tree, I think it was. So
here we go. I'm going to try my kiwi.
So Cheryl, good to see you. So while I've got both of you guys on, and I told Joseph this today, Michelle, the next scheduled reseller meetup is October 8th at 11.
Right after my birthday.
Yeah, at 11. Let me make sure I've got those right date. October 8th at 11 o'clock. Normally we do 10, but we're going to do 11 that day because Ricky, who's one of the managers at Chick-fil-A, he gets off at 11, and he's a reseller, so he wants to hang out. So if you guys can make it, or if you want to invite anybody to come hang out, just super casual, and talk about reselling or everybody's business. I think we're kind of all in the similar boat on our resale business. We're not big resellers. I'm averaging about one sale a day right now with about 235. I think I'm down to 200.
This stuff is sour.
25. Yeah, Kendall's got that homemade kiwi, which is basically she just sliced it up, kept all the furry on the outside. I'm going to have to show her how to take the spoon and you're supposed to kind of scrape, but you can eat it. Don't throw it away. I'll eat it. I'll show you how to do it another time, Kendall.
Look at my homemade.
So, oh yeah, and that's her homemade orange juice she made. So here, hold on a second.
Try it.
Hold on, let's do a banner, Kendall. We'll do a banner. Let's see. Kendall's. All right, don't drink it all before you do it.
Good. Kendall's.
All right, let's see.
Stuff.
Let's see what it is. Let's do it. Ready? Now you got to hold it above the banner so they can see it. There you go.
What does it say?
Kendall's homemade OJ orange juice.
All right, guys. So here's my homemade orange juice, and it made out of oranges. So how to do this, you have to have an orange, you slice it up, and you take a squeezer over your hands to squeeze it, and then you
drink it. So maybe we'll do a video. We've got a bunch of different ideas on some videos. I still have to do the
craft video,
bottle tree video, the cork video. Maybe we'll do the orange juice one. Maybe we can do a video you cooking on a grill.
And like a art one.
Oh my gosh, she just spilled the orange juice. Did it get on the computer? No. All right. Hey, time out. No, we're not going to shut the video down just because of orange juice spill. We'll just have to clean it up. All right, we're cleaning up the orange juice spill. Hold on, let me see it. All right, make sure you get it all up good. All right, I'll get some more water.
Okay. That was a disaster. Hey, we still have more.
You know, I'm glad it didn't get on the computer. All right, go rinse that out and then put that in the dirty clothes here. All right, perfect. Let me do this now.
Don't spill the rest.
Oh my gosh, what a deal. Y'all got some excitement going on here. Let's see what we got.
Have another sip.
Oh man, Marcus made a little runaway OJ joke. And Marcus, just to let you know, I haven't done anything with those things. Do you want to come on with me, Marcus, and help me do those?
Marcus? Who's Marcus?
One of our friends.
Show me his face.
He's not on there. He's right here.
Who is he?
One of our friends from Uncle Jed's and all that.
Not the first
runaway OJ. So we're just talking about our day. I did an inventory the other night. It was like a 6-hour.
My phone.
6-hour live, and I was suffering the next day, and made it through. And then what? Kendall?
Say this is my birthday.
So now we're just kind of going through the boxes of stuff that either it dropped off the eBay inventory, which I'll probably put in the yard sale box. And then I've found some yard sale haul stuff and all that. So, all right, Kendall, let's go, girl. What you either do your practice thing,
what? Oh.
or I'm gonna start doing my sorting. Okay.
Okay. So guys, let me go show you what I'm.
Okay, you go get your stuff. I'll talk while you're getting your stuff.
You tell them about.
Okay, so Kendall's got a project tomorrow. Kendall's got a project called Museum Me tomorrow at school, and she's got to get up in front of the class and bring a family picture, and then talk about her hobbies, her favorite book, and so she's going to practice her presentation with you guys. So, hi Marie, you just missed the orange juice spill. Kendall made some fresh squeezed orange juice.
Sorry about that. We're not going up.
All right,
in front of the class. He doesn't know.
Oh, you're not? Okay. All right, so you're going to practice? All right. You practice this, and I'm going to go.
Well, I don't share in class. I'm just going to be writing. Like, I'm going to writing with the whole class. So, my teacher said we have to have a picture of us or a family. It at least has to have a picture of us in it. So this is when I was in kindergarten, and here's my mom, there's my dad, there's Cooper, and there's Brady, and there's me, and I was in kindergarten, and Brady was in 3rd grade, Cooper was in 4th grade, but now I'm in 2nd. Brady's in 5th now, and Cooper's in 6th now. And one of our friends went with us, named the Buns family. And that's that. Then she said a book that's kind of, she said your favorite, but hey, I like all kinds of books, and I think I have my favorite book at home, but I just don't know where it is. So here is like one of my favorite books. It's Fancy Nancy. It's a Christmas book. But
All right, keep
yeah.
doing your show
And then she said what I'm interested in, and I have to get it. Okay. Drawing, coloring, sketching. I really enjoy doing this because it's just a piece thing to do, and it's just really good to do. So, and I picked these colors. But now, next is my cheerleading bow, because I'm not bringing my whole cheerleading outfit. And so my mom just said, bring a bow. And you say, I enjoy doing cheer. And then my teacher said 2 other things. I just did one of them. And then...
Is that it?
No, one more thing.
All
and
right.
then my grandma got me this Scotland skirt. And because most of my family, not all of them, live in Scotland, but here's the Scotland skirt. It looks like a cowgirl skirt. So...
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right, so are you ready for bed? All right, the only other thing I'll let you off the hook is if you want to auction something off, just pretend auction to practice your auctioning, or you can go to bed. Which one you want to do? Auction, okay. So not to be disrespectful, but I found this in some of my junk, and since we're keeping with the OJ theme, I thought we'd auction off one glove. So Kendall, you can pretend like you're auctioning off the glove, and then we'll
hate doing it.
We'll do it. Call your bids and all that. Tell everybody what's your thank you for coming to my auction. We got this for sale, so let's go. Let's get this thing going.
Thanks for coming to my auction, and we are going to be auctioning on this yellow glove. Yay!
All right, so what do you give? Let's go. Where'd my auctioneer go? You done?
No.
Oh my gosh. Uh-oh.
I don't want to go.
Hey Kendall, Darlene's in the house. You come
Where's Darlene?
right there. She said, hello, John and Minnie you.
Darlene? Who's Darlene?
She's the one that does that crazy hat lady and does art and women's
I got one, I got one.
So
I got one, I got 2, I got...
all right,
I got 1, can I get 3?
All right, I'm helping her out. All right, speak up. Let's go. Let's see if they can start pretend building. Let's see. Bidding. I'm going to switch over to the other chat that's more active here. All right, here we go.
I don't like it like that.
But see, you can see the chat quicker. Oh, Marie gave you $1. You got $1.
I got a 3, 3, 3. Anyone want 3? Anyone want 3?
Anybody 3? Let's see if they go 3. Got 2 from Aaron Marcus.
Anyone 4, 4, 4? Anyone?
Let's see. It's nice and dirty. It's hard to use and all that. What you got? Let's see. Uh-oh. Darlene said, hey, bye, Michelle. Bye, Kendall. Hey, Darlene said she gave you $3. $3. Now, is this going to be...
Oh, okay. Now, sit. Anyone? Sit. Anyone got sit?
Pay attention to the chat while you're doing it. Same thing.
Anyone?
How much is shipping? Is that going to be a free ship or what's up with that?
Free ship.
Free ship. Uh-oh. You might be able to make a little money with that.
Anyone?
Oh, let's see. What do they say? Is it real leather? Say, yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Uh-oh, just me's in the house. Let's see. This is our pretend auction for tonight.
Oh, it says,
So I think it's like a large to extra large. It fits me pretty good. Nice work glove. All right, Aaron Marcus is up to $5. All right, what are you gonna
bad. Now 7, 7, and we want 7, we want 7.
do? You got it. See if they do. All right. So start shutting it down now. Shut it down. Remember, going once. All in, all done. All in, all done. Anybody else?
All
We got
in.
right now. We got high bid Aaron Marcus. What?
Anyone else?
Anyone? Going twice.
Going twice.
Aaron Marcus in the back's got the bid. Anybody else?
Anyone else?
Anybody else in?
Else?
Going 3 times. Get ready. What do you do when you finish it? You're gonna
sell time.
Aaron Marcus sold. All right. Good job, Kendall. All right. Good night.
No.
Put your stuff up. All right. Hey, does anybody want to? We're just hanging out. I'm gonna post up the chat, and if anybody wants to pop in. Thanks, Aaron. So anyway, I still haven't done the Pokemon stuff. How are we doing this? Yeah. Paste. There we go. So let's see. Yep. We'll see if that's Marie, if that's really a good night or not. It's only 10:46 on the East Coast, so it's still kind of early for Kendall. So last night it was kind of weird. I'll tell you a funny story. I was watching Kendall and one of her best friends up the street. They're cheerleaders together, and Caroline had the boys out at baseball, and all of a sudden her friend runs out the door and is gone. Decides to run up the street, go in her house, and lock herself in her house. Her mom is gone somewhere. I don't know where she is. And I'm like, I do not want to deal with this. I was up all last night doing eBay inventory. I'm tired. I don't want to deal with this. Just pop on if anybody wants to pop on. So I'm like, gee whiz, what's going on? So anyway, they had a falling out over an LOL toy or whatever. Her friend took Kendall's LOL toy. I've got Kendall's side of the story. I don't have her friend's side of the story. Her friend's got the toy at her house. Anyway, by the time I say, Cooper, go get my phone at the house, bring it up to me. I'm sitting at the front porch. She's still locked in her house. Her mom calls. Well, how the heck did her mom find out what was going on? Well, Kendall's friend had Alexa called the neighbor, another neighbor. That neighbor's mom was with, both the ladies were out playing tennis. So long story short, Hollis was okay, went to the other neighbor's house. And I just kind of offered to say, hey, look, when I'm watching you, and if you run out, you need to let me know that you're at least leaving the house. So what a production. It was like girl drama is basically what it was. And I was like, I didn't feel like dealing with it. And especially it was over a toy. So anyway, darling, are you doing okay? I know I think Tracy was under the weather today, and we've got to take care of ourselves. I know I'm better off when I get a full night's sleep. I'll be up probably until about 1 or 2 tonight, just doing stuff, sorting. I've got to get ready for yard sale and just trying to get this decluttered of the house. It's gotten out of control. I keep mentioning it. Also, I realized that I've got to start I'm assuming all my friends are on videos and all that, but I need to kind of introduce myself at the beginning of my videos and lives and all that for my new people that are subscribing. So we're slowly growing. We're going to have some more content and all that, and we're having fun. So that's the important part, and it's family time. So Cooper, of course, he's got to be in bed early because he gets up early, and he's out of the house, I think, at like 6:30, 6:45 in the morning to go to middle school. But he wants to get on and do a live, so that's cool. So any of y'all that are just joining, I'm John from Richmond, Virginia. I go by Dad's Vintage Garage. I'm a small-time eBay reseller. I've got 2 things listed on Etsy. I do a little bit of merchant fulfilled on Amazon. and I do yard sales, some like home markets, do a little bit of marketplace. Here, Kindle. Marketplace. But I think I've turned the corner a little bit with the storage unit videos that I'm doing. I've used the unit to stage my videos or stage my yard sales, my home show, and then I think my eBay inventory is going to go in there. And as long as I pay for that conditioned space, which is about $100 a month, should be good to go. So hopefully it doesn't go up. So, oh, there's girl. I knew she was coming in. I'm not just learning that, but it was just like, I just knew it was girl drama last night, and I was tired.
I was listening to.
I know you were. Did I tell the truth on everything? Pretty much. Yeah. You and Hollister had a little falling out, and then I was worried about the bus stop this morning on how the girls were going to be, and you guys were over it, right? You're friends. You're good.
And she said if I got my pencil, my pencil's at school, but if she said if I get my pencil to here on Monday after my birthday, she'll give me my LOL back.
Well, just sharpen it. Make it short.
Yeah.
You can get that pencil short by tomorrow.
I know.
I'll have to teach you how to pencil fight, Kendall. You don't know. I used to pencil fight in school.
No, like this. Like this.
No. Look. Let me show you.
That's a Sharpie.
You got to watch your eyes and all that. So let me show you. All right. So look. No. It's like this. Look, you hold the pencil just like this.
I broke
Both
a
sides.
pencil in class.
All right, hold it like that.
Okay.
All right, like that. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna try to do it with this Sharpie. All right, ready? All right. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, hold it right there. You hold it tight. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can bust it. Ready? Oh man. Ready?
Yeah.
Hold it tight. Go on it.
He busted the Sharpie.
I busted the Sharpie. All right, we'll have to do this again. I'm giving a bad example.
Wait. Can
Wait. I think I just. Oh, wait a second. It just came apart. Oh, I kind of busted a little bit. All right, we'll have to practice this later. Don't tell Mom I'm teaching you how to pencil fight.
I want to see if
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, he grabbed it.
That's okay.
Look.
I know, man. We used to take those things out. We used to bend them up. I remember that. It was fun. I remember we used to take them out and put like a little steel rod in the middle, little wire rod.
Dad, look.
And then we almost poked each other's eyes out because we did like an upside down instead of going,
With pencil
in
fighting.
a downward direction. We'd kind of flip it up, and sometimes that pencil would get loose and all that. It's a lot of fun.
And I broke a pencil in class.
You did?
Yeah.
So, all right, Kendall. We got nobody coming in yet. Let me see. Maybe they are, and I'm just not paying attention.
Dad, pencil.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so you want to try it again? All right, hold on.
Go.
Ready?
You got a pencil.
Okay, let's see. Ready? Hold it right there. Ready? Okay, now you get to hit mine. Now you get to hit mine. Ready? Now you got to like flick it. Okay. No, like this. Watch. You hold your pencil. You hold it, and then you just flick it down.
Okay.
Hold on. All right, that's not fair. Okay, get your other one. I'm going to go back. Ready? Put your pencil out. Ready? Let's see. Ready? Oh, man, I broke my eraser off there. You got a good pencil. Okay, let's go.
You're breaking like a
Okay, here, try to do mine. You got to do like this. Let me show you, Kendall. Look. Hold it like this. Look, put your thumb right there. And then pull it up like this. Put your thumb on the end right there. Ready? And it's going to go bam, like that. Ready? Okay, hold your pencil out. Let me go now. Let me try.
Okay.
You going to try mine? Okay, go. All right. All right, hold your pencil out. You're too young probably to learn to do this. Probably Brady and Cooper. Ready? Let's see.
Oh, you're getting so close.
Okay.
If you can't see, but there's dents, I think you can see a little right there.
Okay, let's go.
Oh,
Let's go.
my ledge is
That's
broken.
okay. That's it. By the time we finish this, okay, you try to do mine now. Go.
Wait.
No, you pull the other way. You pull it back towards you. There you go. There you go. All right, try it again. Try it again. All right, try it again. All right. But see, look, it's got to be like you hold it under and then spring it toward. Okay. Better. All right, let me try you. All right, hold yours up. Man, I gotta break yours. Ready? Hold it down right there. Ready? Ready? Go.
I got
Oh,
a
it's
big
cracking.
crack.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna break it next time.
No.
If you, all right, hold it out. Hold it out. Hold it out.
No,
Let me do it. Let me.
it's my turn for you.
Okay, you're gonna break it trying to do mine. Okay, now put yours out. Let me just let Daddy win this one. Move, move, move. Ready? Ready? All right, here, ready? Get to. Oh man, come on.
You got it more crack.
I'm working up a sweat.
You guys can.
All right, do one more. Come on. Ah, champion.
No, I broke it.
All right, that's it.
What's this?
Don't hurt yourself, Kendall. That's a better pencil, huh? Here, let me see it. I'll break it. Ready? All right, throw those in the trash. Throw all that in the trash. All right, that was our pencil fighting for tonight. Exciting.
And guess who won? Me.
Yeah, man. All right, we're doing good.
Well,
So, what's everybody else doing tonight? We are. I know we're gonna run out. We've got a bunch of pencils though. In collection. Oh, Kendall, talk to him. Let's go. I'll show you. Darlene, let me show you all of my pencils.
We got
And you wonder.
Oh, go get the pencil.
Okay, yeah.
pouch.
Okay, good.
This is my favorite pencil, and yes, we have pencils all around the house. So, but this is our bucket like that, but does nonsense in there. But we have way more pencils around the house. But I like this one because it's just.
All right, so here's our.
I'm showing it.
Yeah, but we're not gonna take them out. Well, we got pencils, so might have some fun. And the best part is that they're all in the right place, and we got them marked in a box.
Hey, but not all of them.
So okay, but
Wait, Daddy, can I have those?
No, we're not pencil fighting tonight.
No, I'm telling to put one away.
No, we'll get them later.
No, I'm gonna put them away.
Oh, here, just leave those in the pile.
I'll put them away.
All right, so I'm back. So anyway, some of the stuff I felt like going through inventory when I first started reselling, like juicer. I think I'm gonna just put that in the yard sale. I don't want to mess with it anymore. Funnels going in the yard sale. I'm gonna get offers for $1. I'm probably gonna say $3, and then we'll just meet in the middle with $2. But anyway, that's what we're doing tonight. Let me see what everybody else said. I will have to do a quick video for you to show her my jewelry. I will send it tomorrow. I decluttered some of. Hold on. It's not showing up on my. Okay, here we go. Let's do Darlene's first. All right, so Darlene said, Kendall, I will have to do a quick video for you to show her my jewelry. I will send it tomorrow. And then Marie has said, I decluttered some of our backyard. Rainy season is here, so have to get ready for winter. I know, man, it's fall. It's like we're in the 70s in Virginia today for the next 3 days. And then I think it's popping up to 90 on Saturday. And then a little cooler like Monday and Tuesday of next week, but no rain for at least the next week. So I'm just hoping next Saturday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday with the home show, because my booth is outside. It's not an inside booth this time. Because this time of year, man, if the days are nice, it's nice outside. Because the temperature's right. So no more auctions. Man, I tell you, that's Marcus or Aaron.
Anyone got one? Anyone got one?
Oh, you're selling pencils. Those would be good, some pencil fighting ones, man. You'll have to ask Mommy if she wants a pencil fight. She'll say, "Where'd you learn that?" Daddy was showing me how. So, yeah, that's the worst thing. There's actually a lady in our area. It's an older lady, not to stereotype older ladies, but she's a known shoplifter at yard sales. And like when we do our street sale, we kind of get the word out that like, watch this lady. And it's always like, when you get her to move on to the next sale, it's like a personal victory. Like how much did she lift off of us? She's gone to the next sale to steal from them. I normally don't have nice stuff like that, Aaron. So I'm sorry it happened to you. What I got to say is that, you got to go to bed at night. You did the right thing. And someone that stole from you, it's just sad. It's just like shoplifting at a Goodwill. My gosh, if that's, I don't know. At least you got rid of it, I guess. That's the one positive thing, is it's out of sight, out of mind. But I guess that was probably a resale item that you're counting on that money. So, what was I going to say today? Oh, so we got a couple of projects going on. One of our restaurants that we do. We just had a cash register. Did you hear that? Let's see. I had one outstanding item waiting for payment. I hope it's not that. I hope it's something new. Yeah. That's crazy.
Guys, you know what? My dad's working on.
Cool.
My dad's working on getting out his.
Some safety glasses that were dumpster dived. Crazy. That's by the time I ship it and all, that'll be about $15 profit. But cool, exciting. I like it. So I truly believe my store is back on just because I did my inventory. So yeah, when you have those double, Aaron, when you get those double people at your yard sales and all that. Does anybody, again, I put the thing in. Does anybody want to come in the chat live?
My dad's just really bored.
Yeah. That's what, Michael Kors purse? We see him. I had a Michael Kors. No. Who was the Vera Brad? Was it Vera? Not Vera Bradley. Who was the girl that had the big purse empire and then she ended up dying by herself? I had picked up one of those purses at a yard sale for $15 and ended up selling either $280, $380, $480. I can't remember. It was up in the hundreds, but it shipped to like a resort community marina down in Florida. And I was so worried about it not being what it was, but it was showing all the signs of it being authentic and no complaints. It shipped okay. And that was a great little find. Kate Spade. Yep, that's it. It was Kate Spade. So it was.
Dad, guess what pencils I'm taking to class?
For what? Just for class?
Yeah.
All right.
You want to see them, guys?
So that was one of my better auction, I guess, or better yard sale buys last year. And I think the lady had like 20 or 30 on it, and I offered her 10, and then the daughter said, "How about 15?" And even if it wasn't an original Kate Spade, but it was.
Look at my white hair, guys.
It was a good deal at 15. It was in the shape of a Volkswagen Bug, so it not only had the Kate Spade attraction to it, but it had Volkswagen Bug attraction to it too.
All right, let's pencil fight.
No more pencil fighting, Kendall Wendell.
What time is
All right,
it?
darling, you've had a long day, man. You've been up early. I was up early too, but I got a good night's rest last night. I was in bed
you
early.
weren't. You were in bed like at
I did make it to the bus stop this morning because I was worried about you and Hollis having a little cat fight. But you guys did good.
Like this?
No. Yeah. That's what girls do. No, you can fight a little better. That's right. It is. It's zipping by. It's 11:04 now. So, what are you doing, Kendall Wendell?
What's your favorite? And this is the one that my dad broke.
Do what?
Look.
Yeah, you may just throw that away before we make more mess.
No. And then look. And then.
All right, darling, what are you saying? Yes, he can use his icon. She has 2 brothers, and I doubt she cat fights. Yeah. Yeah, and when she goes off on her brothers, man, they really figure out who's in charge. Cooper's more pleasant, and Brady can he's rough with his sister, but I'm glad, right? Because you're a tough girl, aren't you? Aren't you, Kendall Wendell?
Watch this, guys. So it's just a normal.
Don't be painting everything.
Okay, guys. So this came out, but it really does not dye you. I don't get it. And then look, got this. It's still Joel's. There's no point of this.
Yeah, that's got the ink thing, but it's gonna wear out. So I just throw it away, please, before it makes a mess.
I'm so good at drawing.
So, all right. So, does anybody want to do some more show and tell of my clutter?
Yeah.
Let's see. I did that. That's yard sale. I'm gonna look at those hair curlers. Funny thing is, I've got a collection of a couple of different hair curlers, and right now they haven't sold. But maybe fall time is more hair curler season.
I don't know what my dad.
So anyway, this was in a bag for $1 at a church yard sale down in Littleton.
Yep, I was there.
And so I'm gonna plug it in to make sure it works.
Why do you have to plug it in?
Because then you can say it's tested, and this is ready to roll. The only thing is missing on this are the clips. The sad thing is when you turn it over, it doesn't keep the rollers from falling off the little things.
There's ink in there, Dad.
Okay, throw it, Kendall, please.
I'm not messing with it.
You what?
I'm not messing with it. Looks like a beef turkey. Did you know, everyone, that beef? No, pepperoni comes from those beef sticks.
Oh, pepperoni comes from beef sticks?
Yeah, I just knew that. I just learned it because when I was eating lunch, I'm like, that tastes like the beef.
So here's my stack of DVDs that I just inherited, and I'm keeping them around. I'm keeping them around because if there's a day I don't do listing, I can scan one of these, and at least I've got a little activity in my business.
Look at these.
So.
We have that.
All right, Kendall, please don't destroy my stuff. All right, going to bed? Why? Hey, are you taking these pencils to school? Huh? All right, I'm not begging for what we got going on here. Am I on the right chat? Yeah.
Watch what I can do, Dad.
What, Kendall?
I can reach my foot to my head.
You what?
I can reach my foot to my head.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh, can do you want to do the thing and show them where you can stick your tongue out and touch your nose?
Guys, can you stick your tongue out and touch your nose? I can.
All right. And on that note, time for bed. Let's go. Come on.
Look, I've never worn jeans in my life.
He's joining
I think
Contagious.
he's tired.
A little bit.
Oh, so he might have to shut down.
We'll see. We'll see, Kendall.
This is my phone. This is my phone. And that's me. Look. I don't like cows. And my dad's going to do that.
All right, Kendall. Let's go. Oh, hand me my phone.
I'm going to take it up with me.
So, end of the year is right around the corner. I got my, one of the old churches we used to go to, they do what's called Glorious Christmas Nights, which is a Christmas show that is a lot of people look forward to here in Richmond. It's like an annual tradition. And they do like it. They start practicing. They've got stage sets, very professionally done. And then it's like a 2-week commitment. There's a schedule of how many shows. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 shows. And it's really 18 because they do a benevolence one that's like their practice show. And a lot of times they run through the whole show without even stopping. But that show is for free. And it's at West End Assembly of God. And it's just a neat show. I like volunteering parking. It's like a power trip parking. So good night, Darlene. I'll see if I can pop on or, come by and say hi tomorrow just in the chat. But your ministry of your show in the mornings it really is filling the need. It's reselling. I mean, there's a lot of lonely people out, so it's this is one way to create community and relationship. So and you meet people that you would never. I mean, nobody. Well, there Michelle and all and what was it? It was Michelle and Cheryl from Richmond. I know those two ladies from Richmond, but everybody else I've kind of just met, in the community online. So it's kind of neat. All right, so let's continue 14, whether you guys are interested in it or not. So I did go by and see my mom in the nursing home yesterday, and she's got dementia, and it's kind of sad. She's in kind of her mental capacity has decreased, and she just I knew there would be a day when she wouldn't recognize me, but it's still tough knowing that used to be. It's still my mom, but it's like my dementia mom. That's how I kind of cope with it, is knowing that it's the disease of dementia has kind of taken her, and it's just a sad quality of life that it's on autopilot, I guess. And the caregivers that take care of those patients, they are super special. They don't get paid enough. And, it's always not a revolving door, but not everybody sticks around. And it's just tough dealing with people, that's their life. So I joke around with Caroline that, if something like that ever happens to me, you can push me out of an airplane or in front of a train, and your new husband can have all my crap. He's welcome to it. There's that story that an old joke about somebody was on their deathbed, and the guy was like, we've had a great marriage and wonderful, and we've had children, and we're involved in the community and all that, and he tells his wife that when he passes away, that it's okay if she remarries and all that, and he says that he can even have his golf clubs, and the wife said, "Oh no, that's not going to work out. He's left-handed." You guys get it? It's kind of funny. It's funny when you hear, it's just basically she's already got somebody else lined up even before the guy passes away. So yeah, Aaron, you talk about it, it's just like now it's just kind of going up there. I made a commitment to go up and see her like twice a week, but it's tough. It's tough just seeing her in that state, and but you get to know some of the other residents, and some of the other residents I've never seen any of their loved ones come in and visit. And one of the ladies, she's just, man, she's a player, man. She wants to hug on me and kiss on me, um, and then you see the decline of some of the other residents, and when they do pass away, it's honestly a blessing. It really is. It's sad, but then it's a blessing because it's just no more suffering and pain, not only for the loved one but for the family members. And I'll keep talking about my mom. Thank you guys for being a part of my journey. And I realized that we're not the only family having to deal with it. There's millions of families, probably hundreds of thousands, if not millions of families dealing in one capacity or another, whether you're caring for your loved one at home or in a facility, or just hasn't even been discovered yet. And you're going to have to face that. So that brings up another point. I've got where's my, oh, so one of my fraternity brothers was in town visiting, my big brother, and one of the local drugstores was having a clearance on and this was a couple months ago, on some vape juice. And gosh knows, we're thinking, oh man, this is a great deal. Get a good discount on some vape juice. Well, then I realized that you've got an ID and card to sell vape juice, and I ended up talking to a couple vape shops and police officers, or alcohol, tobacco, fire, whatever it was. And that really the only way I cannot list it on eBay. I can't put it on Amazon, none of that. I just have to do it word of mouth. If I see somebody, and we were out at the flea market last time, and Brady was like, hey, that guy vapes. And he ended up buying like $20 worth. If I haven't broken even yet, I'm very close to. I still haven't gotten to the point to throw it away. But like one of my guys that I know that vapes, he ended up buying some stuff, and I was doing like $10 a bottle, I think it was, and now I'm up to, I think I'm doing 3 bottles for $20. But anyway, I asked him today. I said, hey, can I ask you something? He was in the process of buying a house, so I got to update on his house, and he's super excited about his house and the inspection and the work that needed to be done. And then I said, hey, what's up with your vaping? Can I ask you, with all the negative publicity in the news, are you going to stop vaping? And he said, no. He said, it's a personal choice. And that's right. It's a personal choice. And so he's going to keep vaping. And I said, well, I've got the last bit of this inventory I kind of want to get rid of and all that. And I said, it's super cheap. It's, 3 bottles for $20, and want to get it out. So I don't want to promote death, but I think I've told the story before. When I originally bought this juice, the cashier was like, she asked me what I was going to do with it all. And I said, oh, I'll find friends to get it to. And she said, well, you're dealing death. And I said, I'm not dealing death. You're the one that's dealing death. You're the one that's selling it to me. And I said, how much do I owe you? I rang it up, and it was under $100. And I was just like, what did I just do? Buy $100 of vape juice and all that. And I had some mod, I guess it's like a mod kit. But I got to get this off my plate because it's just like I'm not excited about it. So that's something else going on. So what's going on? So does anybody want to pop in? I'm still talking. Aaron, man, let's figure out something, man. Let's figure out something. There's got to be a way to raise money. How can we do that? $60,000. I don't know. We'll figure something. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And are you a veteran? I voted for you, but wow. Yeah, I know, Marie. Originally, I haven't talked to Justin in a while. In the last 2 times I've texted him, I haven't heard back from him. I know he was busy with his fairy bridges and his Funko stuff. I have to reach out to him again and give him a call and see what's up. But yeah, he's right over 10 minutes away or whatever. I don't know. Hey, maybe Aaron, maybe we could do a T-shirt, some sort of play on teeth or looks or something. I don't know. Figure something out. Oh, I got to call. Not to change the subject because I know your teeth are important, but I got a call from credit card, and I had qualified for a reduced rate on my credit card, and they were like, oh my gosh, they were going to help me out. So of course I like pressed the button to go on through the process, and they were asking me about, all right, what's your deal? What's which master or your MasterCard or what? I said, well, which MasterCard are you talking about? I said, I got 8 of them. Well, the one at Bank of America. And I said, well, okay, that narrows it down. I've only got 3 at Bank of America. And then he goes, well, I said, I'm so glad you called. I've like maxed out all my cards. I've got 18 cards between Visa, MasterCard, and Discover. And he goes, well, which one, what bank? He said, I said, honestly, I've maxed them all out. And I said, the bank has said I cannot use them anymore. They're kind of locked up and all that. I said, is this going to cost me any money? And he goes, well, how about Discover card? I said, no, I can't do Discover and all that. I get cash back on that. And those are maxed out too. I'm just like, I'm maxed out. I got like 18, 20. I think it's like up to with fees and all that. It's like $24,000 that I owe on these cards, man. I am so glad that I qualify for your reduced rate. And he's like, oh, hold on a second. And finally I said, man, can you hurry up with your scam? I said, I'm sitting here at Home Depot and I got to go take a pee and all that. And finally I just let him go. I said, I got to go. I got some, the guys at Home Depot donated some garden seeds for my kids' garden club at school. And I ended up donating them around to any schools that need them. And one year we shipped them. I keep changing subject, man. I'm all over the place tonight. We shipped seeds to Texas. We shipped seeds to Louisville, Kentucky. We had seeds go to Yorktown, Virginia, Mechanicsville, Virginia. Of course, various schools right around. We did a seed giveaway at my kids' school where teachers and principals came and grabbed some seeds. But the best outreach, I thought, well, 2. One was we took it to that was back when we were going to the West End Assembly of God Church. We took it to one of the Wednesday night kids activity nights, and all those families ended up grabbing seeds and planting, and they were cool. They were asked year after year, hey, are you going to get seeds this year? That was a cool outreach. But the best one was, you guys know I kind of have attempted to help some guys that have been in prison. One of my buddies had been in for 40 years, and then another one had only been in for like 8 months. So it's prison and jail, 2 different titles or lingos. But in the process of that, you meet some of the other people that are doing ministry and outreach. And one of the guys was like doing a weekend project, And I said, well, why don't you take some seeds and just give them away? And he's like, yeah, I don't know about it. I said, just take it and try it. So he took it and came back. He said, oh my gosh. He said, that seed idea was great. He said, the guys were like loving it because it was a good outreach for them to do a project with their kids. If they hadn't seen their kids in a while, they had, the garden would be a neat way to plant some seeds and kind of grow together and all that. And I said, well, let's get back together so I can get my seeds back. He said, dude, I gave them all out. I'm done. I'm out. Which my wife was excited because I got rid of them. The mice in my garage probably weren't loving it because the seeds were gone, but it was good outreach. So anyway, I got a nice blessing of seeds from Home Depot this year, and they'll go out. I'm not allowed to sell them. I'm not allowed to take donations. I just try to bless people, and I try to promote. If you've got kids, grab some seeds. Oh, and then I also gave them away at Halloween. So the kids were getting candy, and the adults coming by were getting seeds, and they were loving that too. So that was kind of a neat little outreach. All right, what'd you say, Marie? I said, I just don't answer numbers I don't know. If they really need to talk to me, they'll leave a message. I agree. You shouldn't probably answer numbers you don't know. I just like messing with them because I like the originally it comes up with a nice English speaking person. You've just qualified for a reduced credit card, reduced rate on your credit cards. Please hold for customer service. Or, press 1 for customer service. Press 2 to be removed and put on the do not call list, which I've always heard that when you press 2 to put on the do not call list, it just confirms that you've got a valid phone number. So I've started messing with the people because I've watched a couple different YouTubers that do the scam calls or whatever, and telemarketers and all that. And I've started to see how long I can keep people on the line to keep them from. And so anyway, the nice English lady comes on, press 1, talk to customer service, and it's an Indian call center. And I'm not stereotyping India, but it's India or Pakistan or Filipino, but mainly it's India. And these guys are broken English. Some of them are pretty good English, some of them not so good. And you just start talking and run them along and see how long you can keep them on the line. It's boring. It's fun, but it's just like, I should be home cleaning up my mess, cleaning up my stuff. So, anyway, all right. So let me see. I'm going to show you all my. All right, so that's my vape juice that I've got to get rid of. So I've learned that I've just got to kind of like carry it around in my bag to make sure I've got it when I see somebody that vapes. But Dad's Vintage Garage is getting out of the vape business soon because I just don't feel like, it's your own personal choice, but I just don't want to do it. So our library, I'm not a big bookseller. Man, that picture shows how much belly I have. I got to get back into start working out a little bit. So, these are this is one of the seed packs. I just kind of pulled them apart because I know somebody that's interested in habaneros, but I can't give these out to like the kids because it's it might burn them, but I can find a new home for them. So anyway, all right. So let's talk about going to the library. I went to the library, had some return books. Easy thing would have been to do the drop off on the outside, return the book on the outside, just head on down the road. Our library's got a like a free cart, and then they've got Friends of the Library book sale, and they do a couple resale book sales. And if you're into books and all that, so I always look over the free cart, see what I've got. I ended up picking up a book on pitching. Don't know if the boys will want it or not, but if they don't, I'll just take it back and put it back on the cart. And this one's a little dated. It's got some grips. It's got some stuff on the plate. I haven't looked it up. I'll see what's going on. Yeah, I don't eat hot stuff anymore, Marie. It agrees with my palate, but it doesn't agree with my hiney, if you know what I mean. So I've always liked these books. These are the Alfred Knopf eyewitness books, and they've got a whole bunch of different titles. And the reason I like these books is they've got neat cross-cut, cutaway pictures in them. And that one's cool. But the one I liked that just kind of caught my eye was this model of just an old shipping port. So I don't know if my kids will be interested in this book, but me, I will be interested in maybe taking this down to the lake and just having it out on the porch to read. Secret Food Cures by Bottom Line. Remember how they used to market these books? I don't know. I mean, it's just good, maybe a couple things. Strep throat, natural remedies, coughs, dry cough, just a tickle, depression and stress, just different things. So that might be a good little oddball read. But the one I was proud about is this was like a coffee table book on the art of felt. And I actually, before I got to the stoplight in front of the library, I had this thing listed on Amazon. So we'll see what happens on that. And again, if I don't, but this was like $39.95 new, with over 600 color illustrations. And I just like, this book needs to find a new home. It's kind of specialized. It's thick, but hopefully somebody will take that book home. Man, I'm yawning a little bit. All right, so that's that. So that's my book. That's my book things. Do I need any books? Probably not, but all right. So I'm gonna go put this in the on the shelves since I already have it listed. I need to put it in a bag too, so it doesn't get messed up. So Marie, it's been kind of nice lately. Hadn't been much drama going on, or I just have kind of been taking the social media break. So I tell you what, Aaron, here's what happened with my Amazon story is I just heard, oh, you got to do FBA. I just didn't want to do the $39.95. I know that's cheap. I know I'd be good at it because I'm great at sourcing. I do RA. There's a couple stores where these guys like just raid it every day to do FBA. And I would be one of those FBA guys too. But so I kept trying to register as what's called merchant fulfilled because there's two ways to sell on Amazon. It's like merchant fulfilled, which means you ship similar to like how you do at eBay. And then there's FBA, which is where you pay the $39.95 a month to have the right to basically send your merchandise in so they can handle all the warehouse and all that. Well, every time I tried to sign up, they were trying to charge me the $39.95. So I finally ended up finding a number. And again, I reached a scam number that was listed for a free Walmart card. Please stay on the line. But anyway, long story short, I finally got a hold of Amazon and they got me hooked up, signed up FBA or merchant fulfilled where there's no charge. The only thing is you get charged an extra $1 per item sale that you wouldn't get if you were FBA because you're paying the 40. So I'd say if I ever did like 40 items a month, then my FBA probably would be a better deal. But I called them, they signed it up. I've learned to, you just scan it in. It's all new stuff mainly. You scan it in. The listing's pretty much built for you already. You just put your, you put the condition, new, fairly new, whatever. You put your price and post, and it posts, man. And I was excited my first sale, and I was doing, 1 or 2 sales a month after that. And then it's kind of trickled down. I think I'm kind of low man on the totem pole. The advantage I do have is my stuff, I've got like not much money in it. So I could be lower in the buy box. But I just haven't focused on it. I haven't focused on any of my reselling like I should. So I was telling somebody the other day, I was thinking about suffering through and going out and getting a part-time job at Costco or whatever, just to get my butt in gear. Because then I know, but then I don't want to burn the Costco bridge, because I always thought when I got older, I'm 52 now, but when I get older, maybe work at Costco if they'll have me. I don't know. I'm maybe unemployable. I'm one of those deplorables. All right, what'd you say, Marie? I'm gonna put you up big so I can read. Other than people being mad about watch us having a happy hour on YouTube, I have no idea what other drama was going on. Yeah. I just try to stay out of it. I don't know. It's whatever it is. I know I have more than 6 friends tonight, but thank y'all for popping in and watching my ramble. So Kendall had fun too. I'll eventually learn to share screen. Okay, what else y'all want to see? So I got a little pile there. Let's see, I'm just slowly cleaning up. Oh, so the seeds. Back to the seeds. So they came in big. Here, I'll show you a picture of it. In years past, they've basically just given me a big pile of mess, boxes of stuff. Let's see, that I've already took care of that. This year, they ended up keeping them in the display. You see that? So the neat thing about that is half of them are messed up, but half of them are still like, if there were sunflower seeds, there's like 5 or 10 sunflower seeds in the sunflower spot. Cucumbers, the different varieties. So now I can, instead of having to like try to sort through them, I can rubber band them and kind of keep them organized and all that. So that was a big blessing. So yeah, so here's how they kind of come in the, can you see the pack? I don't know if you see that. Does it focus? There you go. So but that's going to probably be on the back burner until after the home show in 2 weeks, because that can so easily be a distraction on what I've got going on. And so that's that. All right, let's see. What did you say, Aaron? Doesn't it make you mad thinking about working for someone else when you know all you have to do is get off your plank and list for the most part? You're right. You're right. And and honestly, Aaron, it doesn't take a lot. Once you start getting your critical mass, I think if you did 2 to 3 listings a day, which that would be, let's say you did 3 listings a day, which would be 90 listings a month. And then you started working on your average sale price, going from, when I first started, I was selling DVDs and vacuum cleaner bags, and now I'm getting up to into some software and some more higher end stuff. Still not where I want to be, but you get up where you get it a little high, you get your average sale price up, then you can drop down and you don't have to do as many listings because your average sale price is up. But the monster of eBay likes having that activity going on of listing. I did some promoted listings today that I had some wiggle room on, and they're suggesting 6. I did a promotion at 1%. I don't know if it'll work or not. I was willing to pay them an extra, 45 cent or what was it, extra $1, sell my stuff. Let's see if it works. But you're right, and it takes discipline. It really does. But you're right. You're right. Okay, I'm going to go grab a carbonated water, and then I'm going to grab another box, and we'll start sorting through another box. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I actually get more work done. Some people don't get work done in the chat. If I was not live, I'd probably be surfing some other stuff. I know Don, the Oxford professor, just put a video out on promoted listings tonight, and a problem with that. Want to watch that one. Yeah, probably. You're right, Marie. It's like the people that feed the beast get rewarded. I need to up my local game like you guys are doing on Marketplace and all that, because I don't want to, I don't want to have to take my furniture to like a consignment store and all that. All right, so I'm going to go get a drink and then get a box. Yeah, I got to clean up where Kendall was making that orange juice. The cabinet's still sticky. All right, so this is some of the stuff. Yeah, you're right, Aaron. So this was all stuff that I had found in my inventory that I thought was for sale that hasn't been for sale. I'm spelling it because when I originally bought this whole lot of Dalmatians, it came out of a cigar smoker's house, and I treated it for a couple months in coffee grounds, and now they just have like a coffee ground smell. But anyway, so like a special order. I didn't pay $64 on this, but I think I probably paid about $5. I'm going to leave this tag on it because I'll sell it as a special order return. I was like wondering why this thing hadn't sold, and it hadn't sold because it's not listed. I just want my money back out of it. So let me see what's going on with this listing. That's funny. Hey, the neat thing about doing inventory too is you find out where all your junk is. Yeah, these are running anywhere from $30 with $19 shipping to 111. Gee whiz, 111. It's only was only full price at Lowe's for 71. 59 bucks, free shipping. I'm gonna go in at let's see, 52.85 free ship. Let's see what we'll do. Get this listing built. So everybody says fourth quarter, man. It's just it's overwhelming. Just do like why don't we make commitment, man? Do 3 listings a day. You have 21 done in the next week. All right, let's see. I like the new. They finally fixed the UPC code where you can take a picture of it and it propagates the field. For so long, it wasn't doing that. And let's see. All right, I lied. I'm going to go 48.85. Done. Even if I ship it to Hawaii, I'm going to be okay. Offer free shipping. Done. And then I'm going to take a picture. It says new without tags. That's fine because I'm going to basically say that this is a special order return, and it clearly says that on the label. Special order return. Now you guys realize I'm doing a listing right here while y'all are not listing. Why don't everybody do listings? You guys are helping me out. Let me help you out. Special order return. And then I say, please see pictures. And a lot of listings will say shipped USPS priority mail. Sometimes I just switch that shipped USPS because I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but I ship probably anything over a pound goes priority mail. I need to start learning pirate ship. That's how lazy I am on shipping. And it's just like, man, if I can save a buck or two and, even if half my package is at a buck or two, if I'm doing one a day, that's 15, 20, 25 bucks a month I'm saving. Please see pictures. And again, I'll do these. I took some pictures today outside. And man, that was awesome because it was so bright and clear. All right, let's see if I can get just at least a picture of the tag. And I don't have anything to hide. I take a picture of the price. Yeah. I'm going to add some more pictures to this in the morning. Yeah, so Marie, I'm like getting some of my stuff out. It's hard, but I'm just like, it's clutter, man, All right, so I've got a fondue. I've got to take a picture of that. I've got to take a picture of, but at least I've built the listing. Anybody need a spatula? Oval spatula. So a lot of this comes from Italy. These came from the surplus store with a price tag of $34 on it. I'm going to leave that price tag on there because they'll be getting a good deal. All right, so let me see what's going on here. I want to save this listing, save for later. I'm avoiding you guys in the chat. Everybody doing okay? It's going to be great. Not necessarily where I get trolls and all that. Hey, Aaron, I'm going to give you the responsibility too, by the way. I'll give you a wrench. Anybody else is a wrench? Who else? Michelle, I think Michelle Latham was like my first wrench for anything because she was always supportive. Oh, yeah, she's got a wrench. Cheryl, I don't know if you're still around, girl. You can get a wrench too, man. Cheryl Knows is a new YouTuber. So if you guys, she's a local lady. And it's just Cheryl Knows, Knows. She does retail arbitrage and yard sales. If you can help her out and go sub her, that'd be great. I'm talking like I'm got tons of subs, but anyway. All right, so let's see this listing. Let's see what we're up to here. All right, Paderno. It's quiet. I bet your little miss is going to bed. All right, these are coming in at $38.46 with $19 shipping. And then you've got international sales that are coming in. Here's one that sold for $16.99 and July 14th. Huh. So I don't think they made much money because I think this is a couple pounds. They had $16.99 plus $16.99 plus $3.66 shipping, which that's not enough for that. Calling it a pizza lifter. All right, so I'm going to go back and borrow that listing. And 38. And I like the pizza lifter. Yep. Where's that? That's shipping Los Angeles. All right, I'm not the Los Angeles guy. He's got 1,790 feedback, and I'm at, I think, where am I? I don't know, like over 500. Yeah, I did I inherited a shed from friends. Matter of fact, I need to give her a call. I haven't talked to her in a while. Put that on my to-do list. Donna. And man, I was thinking I was gonna like figure it out how to tilt it and get my buddy's trailer, put it on the trailer and drag it out. And I ended up paying somebody like $225 to move it. It was the best $225 I'd ever spent. Cause he picked it up at her house, loaded it on his trailer, brought it over, put it back on the lift, rolled it into place, leveled it, and it's for the kids' bikes and all that. So it was the best $225 I'd ever spent in the shed. And right now it's just sitting there. We got to replace one of the doors that's kind of rotted. But other than that, it's been nice having the stuff out of the garage. All right. All right, so I've got 2 of these spatulas. Paterno World Cuisine stainless steel pizza lifter, rectangular. So is it necessary to say stainless steel? And I'm going to say USA ship. Oh, I don't know. I don't have many letters left. So yeah, so he's got a nice shed. He just did that. Lonnie just did the what garage flips. He just bought that big action figure thing from that guy. And I don't know. I guess his wife had said they're going to fill up the living room again, but his shed, he's got that shed filled up pretty good. That's what I'm hoping the storage unit will do for me at $100 a month. I know that's $1,200, but I don't want to clutter up my backyard with another shed. So we're going to see how that goes. So when does if I put that in there, does that show up? Yep. All right, cool. Oh, I thought I got rid of you guys. I think we're good. All right, so we're back up to 7. Who else isn't in chat? Who wants to pop in and say hi? Here, I'll put the there's the thing if anybody wants to pop in. Liz, are you there? Liz. All right, so let me see. I'm building this listing here. I don't know what happened to it. New pizza lifter, condition is new, shipped USPS priority mail. I'm going to say $24.85. Done. And I'm going to do $9.40 ship. Yeah, because it's saying 8 to 22 pounds shipping. Oh my gosh. What do I want to do? $9.40? Hopefully I don't have to ship it to Hawaii. $9.45. Let's see what that does. Oh, the other thing is I've got 2 offers. No. 2. Done. All right, and I want to pop 1 picture on here for now. One picture. Because I'm going to do, I got my buddy coming over tomorrow to continue the garage clean out. And we're going to do, so that's yard sale. We're going to clean some of this other stuff out too. All right, so the Dalmatians, I'm going to take care of those to the yard sale. Get those done. Oh, he's got another storage unit too? Yeah. The one I just got, well, right now I've got 2 units because I had one that I was kind of staging some of my parents' stuff when we had to close down their house. And it's neatly like U-shaped, and it's not floor to ceiling. It's really not that packed, but it's just got stuff in it. It's got like emergency food supply that I took out of my garage, put in storage. It's got 10 bags of encapsulated wall insulation that I thought if I was going to build a shed, I was going to put the insulation in. I'm going to bring that stuff home and probably put it up in my attic. What else? It's got an old dining room table. It's got a nice hardwood table, but it's got a split down one of the leaves. So that one's no good. It's got a Vulcan candy cooker in there. It's got some fishing rods in there. It's got a compressor a carbonator, that under the counter carbonator that I've got to call, get that done. It's got an old IBM Selectric typewriter in there. It's got boxes. It's got those 9 band uniforms that I just listed. It's got a bunch of wooden birdhouses in there. It's got a bunch of scrap metal in there. So all that stuff I got to get out and then get over to the new unit and get closed out of that one. That's the one the owner told me. Anybody that keeps storage for more than 4 months is stupid, and he's laughing all the way to the bank. So all the way to the bank. All right, we've been on for an hour and a half, man. Great. You guys still entertained? Marie, is there no other lives going on? Why aren't you watching somebody else? All right, so they got that going on. Let's see what else. Look at this beauty. I don't know why this thing wasn't listed. Another curling irons. Another Remington. Let me build the listing here. That's it. My Chick-fil-A manager is on, but I know he's not because he's got to get up early and go to work. Save for later. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. This is a Remington. Remington KF-20-1. Surprise me. All right, here we go. 31 listings. Looks like most of them are in the 20s. Let's see how many have sold. All right, 31 listings, 19 have sold. So here's one that just sold 9, 15, and 19, which now this makes me a little bit upset because if I had had mine listed, I probably could have gotten that. So that one basically was an auction, and one bid at 25 and it shipped at 10. I'm going to try an auction on this. I'm going to call it $24.85, $10 ship. Let's try it. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's, what is that, a quarter? They charge you a quarter. And what did we say, $10 shipping? Yeah, so they're saying anywhere from $8.75 to $22. I'm going to charge $10.05. Done. Makes me look like I calculated something out. All right, so I'll take pictures of that tomorrow and get that listed. All right, so I'm going to see if I can do a quick picture of the bottom here at an angle. There it goes. Oh, it's got some. Let me go get a magic eraser on that, clean that up. All right, let's see your pro tip here. Let me highlight this. Pro tip is you are copying a listing that is all caps. Highlight what you want. Open Word, paste in a Word. Highlight what you pasted into Word, and F3. All right. If is you are copying a listing that is all caps. Yeah, because I'm not a big fan of caps. Highlight what you want. Bam. Open Word, paste. Oh, open Word, paste it in Word. Highlight what you pasted into Word and Shift F3. So that's basically saying you take it over to Word, then you highlight it, then you post it right back. And all right, that would make me figure out that I'd have to know how to open Word. First time you do the F3, it will turn the lowercase. And the second time you do it, it will change to proper, first letter caps, all the rest lowercase. Shift F3. All right, man, I'm a. Oh, okay. So that, but I built most of my listings, Aaron, on my phone. So if I'm building it on a computer, that would make sense. But if I'm building on the phone, not sure I can do it. But that's a good tip. So I get out my handy dandy. I'm still old school. And write my notes. Oh my gosh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, look. I wrote down Marie P., Washington State. All right, let me see here. So, pro tip here. Let's see what we got here. So, all caps. Highlight what you want. Paste into Word. Look, I'm doing all this without Shift F3. Shift F3. So Shift F3 first will do lowercase, and then Shift F3 the second time will do cap / lowercase. All right. That's okay, man, because I'm starting to do a little bit of computer listing. All right, so we're back to this thing. All right, cool, man. So I've got the other thing that when I photograph outside, if the sun is to my front, I will photograph my item upside down, however that works. All right, so I've got 2 hair rollers to do, 2 spatulas to do. I've got the mowing to do. I've got the, so mainly that's just photographs. Most of the listing's done. And I've got a bunch of, yeah, so I'm glad you're listening, Aaron. Yeah, I hate the listings that have all caps, but I just seem to have had borrowed that one. All right, so this one was not listed for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, and I still don't have my fridge drawer, by the way. Let me see, model. Okay, so this is I think it's GE. Is it? Oh, AT&T. Whoa. Screen looks nice and clean. It was in a bag, so it should have been listed. came out of a house where I had bought some uranium glass, a John Deere hat, which I found last night and had been listed, and this phone, and it was plugged in, and they were using it. Yeah, so that I just had to do it myself. It just popped in the chat. All right, let's look at this one. All right, so this is AT&T. CL 4940. So one of the things I found is like people are creatures of habit. And if they've had this phone for years and it breaks and now they found another one. All right, so here is a new open box, $27.99 free shipping. Here's another one refurbished, $25.14. Here's a brand new authorized dealer. Uh-oh. So it looks like we're running between 21 and 35. Oh, I'm yawning. But also I've got 253 listings. Let's see how many have sold. 143. Refurbished, brand new, pre-owned. Oh my gosh, pre-owned. Here we go, $3, $8 shipping. All right, what this tells me is this phone going in the yard sale, and I will be happy to take. I'm gonna ask 10, and I'll take 5. I probably can get $5-6 just for this charger, but I'm gonna sell it all. I had it all ready to go. Let's see what we can do. And I'll challenge them to, when they say, "Oh, I can get it cheaper on eBay." Go ahead, man. I think it's getting limited places you can buy stuff like this. That's what I wanted to do. All right, cool. You guys hang in there. Hang in there. All right, yard sale box. I finally realized I'm not going to be able to round up everything I need for my yard sale. So these were kind of cool. I showed these the other night. I gotta have some little fun. All right, so Oakley case. And matter of fact, I think I thought I had sold this case, and I realized it was listed, so I took it down as a listing. Let me see. It should be in my unsolds. Maybe I deleted it. Crap. Yeah, I did. All right, I'll find it. Get it back. See what I'm looking for? It's got a little pink lipstick on the bottom there. I think I'm going to sell it for like $20.85. Not 20, $12.85. The only reason is because I got it for at the bins, and I'll have $4 to ship it. I'll make $6-7. Oakley white glass case. Oh, someone's got one for $19.99. 0 bids. Wonder why. There's another one, $11.50 or best offer. $16.99. $11.50. Okay, now I'm gonna just pick one that's got the good title. Oakley eyeglass case of white for sunglasses, eyeglasses. 6x2. Probably about that. I don't want to follow the. All right, let's see. 60 results for that Oakley white. Now let's see how many have sold. Half of them. One sold for 11, $10.99 free ship. All right, I think I'm just gonna go like my plan said, $12.85. $12.85. Excellent used condition Oakley hard shell white sunglass glass case, large size for larger glasses. I'm gonna copy that one. I like that title. Borrow that one, not copy. Unless it's a European listing. Oh, sell one like that. Call it a quick picture. Yeah. Oh. I gotta find that how to get to that, Aaron. Do you want to walk me through that? Oh my gosh. Okay. Excellent use of Oakley hard shell, white sunglass glass case, large size for larger frames. Condition is used. Ship via UV. Please see pictures. Yeah, I'm kind of my listings are kind of basic. I don't get into all the international shipments. Please realize you pay customs, all that stuff. I don't as is, where is, none of that. I just knock on wood. Most of my customers are great. All right, we're gonna go. Online trending is $9.60. I'm gonna go $12.85 free ship, and hopefully they'll recognize that. and offer free shipping because that'll be quick. It's in the bag, popping in a bubble wrap. All right, so you guys know how to do yeah, I got to get my shipping supplies straight. Let me write that down on my notes. When Oliver comes tomorrow, man, I've got all this stuff to do. Okay, so anyway, so in the Oakley case came a pair of Jessica Simpson sunglasses, and it's like Wonka Vision. Matter of fact, it looks like the Wonka Vision glasses from Willy Wonka. I'm not crazy. I gave these to Caroline to try on. She said, "Oh yeah, okay. If you can sell them, sell them." So anyway, let me look them up. Any of y'all are just joining? Hey, my name is John. Go by the name of Dad's Vintage Garage. I'm a reseller on eBay, kind of a semi stay-at-home dad. I got 3 kids. Really shouldn't be stay at home anymore because my kids are middle school, 5th grade, 2nd grade. And I don't normally dress like this. I'm just trying it on, make sure it works. I know. I think I should keep them for if I ever get invited to go on Pat D's channel, or when I host Pat D when he comes over and hangs out with me at our channel, y'all's channel. This is everybody's channel, but don't these kind of look styling for Pat D's? Look at him, man. I actually got my other sunglasses were oh gosh, what was his name? He's on American Idol, the black guy. He has eyeglass line. And anyway, everybody said they were girl glasses, but they look cool on me. So I got them. All right, let me see. I'm going to look these glasses up. I've still got, this afternoon when I was getting ready to list, you get all in the mood, get ready. Okay, I laid out some, a sheet, a white bed sheet that it's a clean sheet. Laid it out on the patio table, got ready to photograph. My battery was dead on my phone. That's a blessing blocker. I truly believe I was psyched up to list, and then I couldn't do it because I did it all on my phone. All right, save for later. This is great, man. You guys are awesome, hanging out. Even though everybody's dropped off, everybody's gone. Oh, somebody just came back in. Yeah, it's clean, Marie. Disgust. Matter of fact, I probably washed my photograph sheet more than I washed my bed sheets. All right, so this is Jessica Simpson. Jessica. Oh, let me see. I want to see what's going on. See if anybody else is live. Oh, yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Oh, it's on video. Oh, I was looking at Tommy Bernard. He's got Anthony on.
Yeah, surprisingly, the first person I found in the reselling community, and I got really lucky in this regard, was Lonnie. I used to watch a lot of like video game hunters and guys that would buy and.
All right, I'm not avoiding my guys. All right, let's see here. All right, Jessica Simpson. Sunglasses, and I've got a stock number on them. Man, maybe this is the holy grail of sunglasses. Wouldn't that be wild? I know it's not, but UE. Uh-oh. This is the next thing. I got to be able to read it. JS, which is Jessica Simpson. 1023 dash R dash RJ 558 J 558 back TS. All right, let's see if anything comes up. Oh, brand new, brand new, brand new, new other. Let's see if they got sold. They're coming in at like, oh, these are tortoise. New with tags, 24 bucks. Dude, I'm gonna sell these, man. They are clean. All right, let me see here. J558. I don't know if that's necessarily the right one. I'm going to do copy that listing, or not copy, borrow it. I'm sorry. Gosh knows how much we get done if we didn't have that option. TS, I'm going to call it JS1023 too. It's not new with tag. Jessica Simpson, JS1023, J558TS, brown women's sunglasses. Brown and gold. I'm going to say gold tone. You can't say gold because some people will say, oh, you said gold. Yes, it's clean. All right, get my little, let's see here. I'm just doing like little fake pictures here. Oh my gosh. Is everybody hanging out? Everybody doing okay? 4 in the chat. Who is it? Marie, Justin, and me. Perfect. Perfect. Promise, Marie, I'm not going crazy. Dude, I saw on a Facebook today, somebody had posted the guy was selling a jean jacket. He had his baby, was running by, crying, screaming. It looked like the guy was in a pair of boxer shorts. Oh man, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Getting some quality pictures here, folks. They're going to wonder about them tomorrow, but anyway. All right, so I got the glass case, Jessica Simpson glasses. Hear my heart beating. All right, so now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 listings pretty much built. I just need to photograph them tomorrow. Jessica Simpson, sunglasses, great shape. I'm going to say great price. In the listing, in the title, give it a try. And I am going to say, no, it's not new with tags. It is pre-owned. UPC said, how do you know UPC when you don't? So have you all noticed I guess Aaron is the one. Have you noticed now when you additional details and whatever your detail is, it tells you how many searches for that detail item there is? So I guess they're trying to get us to really fill those details out because that helps in the search criteria. Brown, lens color, frame material, plastic, gradient. I don't know. Color brown, gender women's. Hopefully so. Oh, I just popped off that listing. Oh my gosh, this is exciting. I'm gonna get some listings up before I do my yard sale. All right, let's see. Jessica brown women's sunglasses, gold tone, great price. Condition is pre-owned. Please see pictures. Please see pictures. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see, not to get into politics or news. It's going to be interesting to see what we do. All right. What's your question, Marcus or Aaron? How do you do that? Let's see. Like, please see pictures. I'm going to take the great price out of the description. Condition is pre-owned. Please see pictures. Gold tone. Yeah, great. No. Period. All right. What did we say price was? So they're suggesting a starting bid at $9.90 at auction. I'm going to do $16.85 free ship. Done. It's Jessica Simpson, baby. And we're going to do, nope, free ship. And now we're going to go hold it till I get good pictures. Save for tomorrow. So I'm not so excited about the new, it's got paid ship now, send offers to buyer, 7 promote your listings. I don't want that on my phone. And then it says 1 waiting for payment, which I accepted an offer and the guy hadn't paid me yet on that Memorex equalizer. And then it says sell faster by sharing. That's where they've tied eBay, I guess, to Facebook and all that. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that, Aaron, that is in when you're building the listing under the details. It's all that. It's not having, so build your listing, and then where you put like manufacturer part number, bundle, color, size, it'll show on my phone. I've got an Android. It shows the, I guess, the number of people that have searched for that criteria on that type item or category is how I'm understanding it. All right, what's next? So kind of a vintage cup shirt. I know I listed this thing. That's just going to stay in the bin for now. And then this is a Rockola Hard Rock Cafe t-shirt from 2000. Remember when everything was going to go crazy? Vegas 2000. And what size shirt? Maybe I didn't have a size in here. Oh, this says large. So not as most desirable, but Hard Rock t-shirt. Hey. I'm going to go mess with Tommy Bernard for a second. I'm not leaving. Oh. Tracy's not on tonight, so I thought I said to her, hey, Tracy, doing it live. Just popped over to say hi. Ha ha. Oh, hi, Tommy and Anthony, too. All right, let's see what's up. All right, there's that. Doing listings. Exciting, exciting. No, I'm excited, man. Did I work, Aaron? Yeah. That's the advantage of the community, man. We're all helping each other out. Now, you got to help me out, or I'm going to call and figure out my postage. Not my postage, my shipping supplies. So I just noticed this has got like one little bleach mark. Wonder if I could take this to the yard sale. I don't want to mess with it right now. All right, so we can start sorting. So I've got my little green tubs that I kind of keep track of. I'm like tired of dealing with some of this stuff. So these actually I got to check and see, but I've got these listed on Amazon. Let me check and see that real quick. They're Nike. That's from that warehouse that I get that damaged freight. And the FBA guys were buying those by the caseloads, and I like, oh, what'd I do? I spent, I can't remember, $400 on them to give them a try. There, I got them here. Let's see, $14.85 plus $4.95 available too. Wonder what the buy box is. The buy box is $17, so I'm at $14.85. I'm at $19.85. I'm okay with that for now. I don't think they'll sell. Or you know what? Let's do. I haven't had any sales on Amazon lately. Let's put it in the buy box and see what we've got. See what happens. All right, so showing y'all all my inventory. So I've still got 6, 12, 18, 24 of these. So that was when I was like getting ready to kind of explore doing Amazon. Got a bunch of ties I got to list. These will probably sell. These are Glenn Beck ties. And the closer we get to the election, probably the more desirable these will be. Designed exclusively for the Glenn Beck collection. It's like patriotic. Yeah, hey, I'm on my computer because that's how I'm doing my live. So can you, do you want to try to walk me through it real quick? All right, I'm just getting lost in the pile. Okay, let's see. I'm going to just go in here and do a search for Glenn Beck tie. And then I'm feeling a little tickle in my throat. So we're at what, 2 hours and a half? We're going to stop. We'll stop at 3 hours. And that means I've put in three, at least, well, I've done more work today, but, all right. So this tie, there's 8 results for this tie. Let's see. Sorry for the yawns. How many have sold? None have sold. So what do I do? I'm going to hold off on messing with those. Because if I don't have any, there's none sold, there's no need for me to really list it. All right, hold on. Let me put everything aside. Okay, so I'm going to put these ties up. So the plan in this bin right here is to basically put stuff that's unlisted that's like inventory. So these were some nice football shirts. These actually do sell. I just didn't know how many. I sell them every year, football season. Just need to get them listed. And they're the thin fabric. I don't like the thin fabric on shirts. You guys know why? Pro tip secret from Dad's Vintage Garage, because it shows my boobies. That's why. I like the thick cotton, the old t-shirts. None of this soft, flimsy stuff. I don't want it. All right, we'll get back to this box. Because Aaron is gonna, oh, there's ties? Let's do it. Good idea. Good idea. I bought these at a Goodwill up in the mountains, western part of Virginia at a Goodwill. And I think I paid 50 cents a piece. And you're right. I'm in clean out mode, Marie. All right, so let's see. Let's go to eBay. Oh, and I might, you know what? Let's see. I might be. Where am I on eBay? All right, let me find my eBay. I am on, let's see, get off of this. Oh, gee, let's see here. Epic. We're off of this. Where am I? All right, I want to get on my eBay. All right, that's offer. Okay, eBay. All right, how do I get eBay here? eBay. All right, hold on. Marcus. Aaron. All right. All right, so you said go to selling, marketing, subscriber discounts. Okay, selling, marketing, subscriber discounts. All right, selling, marketing, subscriber discounts. All right. And then go down to, all right, where do I go after that? Next to the bell. Yeah. Okay. So I'm on the subscriber discount page. Oh, shipping supplies. Okay, here we go. All right, let's see here. Yeah, because it expires September 30th. All right, start shopping. At first, I used to get stickers, and then I got tape. You got the what? The 6x4x4? Yeah, I got it. I got it, Aaron. And I got to figure out what I want to get. Ugh, get done. What's the air jacket thing do? Oh. I'm still a ship in a box guy. Let's see what else I got. I'm going to do this now if you guys don't mind, because then I won't forget about it. Two-inch by 7 classic official eBay branded packing tape. What am I thinking? $12 by 6 by 6. That's pretty big. What was that other one? 4 by 4 by 6. Kind of a neat size. What do you think? What should I do? Yeah, I've had those cards too, and I always write, we value your opinion, or we value positive feedback. Thank you, Dad's Vintage Garage. I'm not sure what I send out. I try to send out good feedback as soon as it ships, because they've done their job. They've shopped from us and they paid on time. What else can they do? And I don't wait for them to give me feedback back. So let me see what box. Let me see. Go back here. Where are you? Oh, yeah. I used the eBay coupon for some 6x4x4 boxes this quarter. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to try. Those little smaller boxes. All right, let me go back over here. So we're going to do the 6x4x4. Let's get on that. Box of 50. Yeah, I want to do 50. So the only other thing is that do these guys take PayPal? Yeah, they do PayPal. Okay, so let's see. So I want to do I need to go back and copy my all right, I can go. I'm going to go through that whole process again. Selling, marketing, subscriber discounts, shipping supplies, oh man, how's it? It's not doing. Oh, there we go. When it's selecting all, it's selecting everything. So hopefully that coupon will work. Let's see. All right, so it's not order total. Oh, there we go. All right. All right, so now I've only got $4.37 because I had tax to pay. Did it do it? All right, I think I'm done. Oh, so speaking of glue today, Aaron, my go-to place for coffee is Wawa, and that was kind of cool in there. There was a guy in there that was a little slower, a little off. He was talking to me. I love employers that hire not special. I don't want, not the word special needs, but not everybody would give him the light of day or give him a chance. And that guy was a little bit off. But he was so neat. He was talking about golf and going down the James River and golf. And did I like golf? And not really. Ooh, I'm going to spill my coffee just like I smelled Kendall spilled her orange juice. But anyway, I was at Wawa today, and the cup, the seam is like semi-leaking. I don't know if y'all can see it. I probably should be really careful over my computer. Oh my gosh. Trust me. So that's why I've got it in a plastic cup to make sure it doesn't leak all over my fridge. You know what? You were right. Although, because you told me, probably remember that, but maybe. I don't know. So tomorrow, my buddy Oliver is going to come do the garage. It's supposed to be super nice weather. And so here's some things in my book. Things I have to sell as of June 1st, 2019. Bound Scout magazines, 1948 to 1951 and 1964 to 1967. I think they're still they are still at my sister's house. Boy's Life, I've got the whole year of 1961, 62, 66, 67, 68, 69, and 70. Haven't done anything with them. I've got Foot Locker full of camping gear, 5 military Foot Lockers, 2 military cots, the old style. And those actually, there's a market for those. Yeah, the coffee's cold now. I'd be more just, and I don't put any sugar. There's cream in it. But yeah, I'm not going to sue them. But I almost called them. I probably will next time I'm in there. I'll say, hey, my coffee cup was falling apart, and I'll get a free cup of coffee. But anyway, cadaver table, square table, high chair, 4 deli chairs. I've actually sold those. Vintage toolbox. You all saw that. UVA lights. Still have those. Light bollards. I'm going to give those to my buddy. Marching band uniforms. 2 whist lamps. Still have to do those. Write those down for tomorrow. Maybe we'll work on those. All right, so I'm back to my notebook. So we go to so this is the Aaron Marcus Helper Night. Did you know if you're on your laptop or your computer, and if you have a title that's all caps, you highlight what you want to keep, you paste it into your Word on Word, then you press F3 and everything goes lowercase. You press F3, Shift F3 a second time, and it capitalizes what needs to be capitalized, and everything else is lowercase. The second tip from Aaron Marcus tonight is if you have not renewed your shipping supplies, you go to your eBay, and the top right corner over by the bell, oh, it's telling me I got to pay. And it told me something went wrong. Please try to check out again. I hope it hadn't used my shipping coupon. All right, so you go back. Let's go back to my eBay. So you go to my eBay for shipping supplies. Hold on, I'm going to use a different pen. Shipping supplies. You go to my eBay, selling, marketing, I'm paying attention. I'm just, come on. and then subscriber discount. So my eBay, selling, marketing, subscriber discount, and then the shipping supplies. All right, so 0 feedback today. Whopping sales of $21.70. I'm slow from last month. Last month I had all that software that I had to sell. I've got a little bit left to sell. I need to discount and just get it out. 17 positive feedbacks for the month. Oh, cool. That was another dumpster dive. The thread things. It was cheap. So $6. Hey, I'm only 7 feedback from 600 positive. Cool. Oh, I'm going to go back. Let me see. I want to highlight that one. If the coffee burns you. Now, let's see. Marie, if you're up, you'd fall asleep. All right, shipping supplies in my notebook. Good to go. Drink a little coffee, drink a little carbonated water, get back to my sorting. I want to get that whole table cleared off so when Oliver comes tomorrow, we'll be good to go. All right, so here's a oh, that's what that shirt was. That one was for sure. NFL. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, those shirts are nice because they got the logo or the monogram thing or lithograph or whatever it is. So I've got those shirts to sell. Here's another one that came out of Sam Adams shirt. Again, it's that thin material. And when I was going to that store, I think the shirts were like $1 a piece, and then they did 35% off, so they were down to what, 65 cents? All right, here is a size double extra large. I actually like that shirt. It's kind of nice looking. It could be construed as either old guy or kind of styling and a little bit gay. I'm not gay, but I'm happy. All right, so you got to go to bed, man. Go ahead. If you have to go. Bye. Bye, Marie. Thanks for hanging out. All right, so I'm going to put this in the clean box. Star Wars socks. Again, that was like a 50 cent a piece, I think. They're $7.94. Giving away all my secrets. And I've got to get those. I've got some listed, and these are just overstocked. can't see the chat because the box is in the way. Thanks, Marie, for hanging out. Oh, Marie, you just missed it, man. John. Hey, John, you want to hang out some? I'll put the thing in the thing if you want to come in. I'm just kind of redoing my oh my gosh, I confidently did that. I asked you, hey, Aaron, do you want, you can come in too, man, if you want. All right, invite sent. There we go. I watched the Dom Bearded Picker interview tonight. And then I was wondering what the old auction professor had to say about promoted listings. I've got that up to watch later on. All right, what you got going on, Aaron? Let's see. Let's pop you up. I'm about to sleep. If you would like to send me a couple of pictures of those cards, this is my email. Oh, where would I write that email down? Hey, get a we need to be friends on Facebook, and then I can just text them to you. It's John McCormick. All right, let's see here. That's under Pat D's. You got an Aaron Marcus. They've got a whole page. Look at that. It's the two Johns. Hey, you look like you got a haircut.
Yeah.
All right, let me grab Aaron's email here. Treasures around us. So what have you been up to today, John?
Oh, went to the store and worked and got home, and I ordered this from wish.com, and it's a Morgan silver dollar.
Yeah.
But like this thing is fake as all get out. It's not magnetic, but I'm pretty sure that it's not going to test out as silver.
Right.
And I was going to order some of these and just see what they look like because I thought they would say copy on them or something. And they don't. So I'm afraid that even owning this stupid thing is probably a felony. I'm not sure what the rule is on that, but it looks super legit.
Right.
And I didn't realize it was going to be like this, or I probably would have just left it alone. But it's a pretty coin.
How much do you have in it?
$2.
Oh yeah. I mean,
like,
somebody's got to know if you spent $2 on it, it's not a real one.
Well, I thought that it would say like copy on it or something.
Yeah.
I thought that it would be.
When you get the modern day versions of political buttons where you look on the edge and you can see where it says reproduction or something.
Yeah, and I looked all over this thing for that. So I only ordered one, so I don't know what to do with it. Probably throw it out in the pond or something.
Well, let me ask you something. Do you know any local law enforcement?
I have a friend that's a sheriff's, or he's not sheriff's. He's actually our local. What do they call it? He's not a beat cop. He's a detective.
Yeah, just ask him.
I might just give it to him. I don't know that.
Just
I was looking on their website.
Hey, I ordered this thing as a novelty. Should I have it or not? I mean, and if not, I mean, they need to be shut down for selling stuff like that. If it,
Yeah, I don't think that. I mean, I know that they like in China they make fake. They'll make like fake baseball cards and stuff. But
yeah, is it the right diameter? It looks like it's a little bigger. Is it? I mean, just looking at it, is it the right diameter of a real one?
Yeah, it's pretty close.
I mean, any collector worth his sense of mind knows that that's not a real one. I mean,
yeah.
Hey, Send it to Uncle Jed. He'll sell it and get top dollar.
Uncle Jed's auction shed.
Dude, I can't believe some of the money he gets for some of those coins that he's selling, and you can just go to the bank and get them.
You're
You know.
right. Online auctions for coins tend to do really, really well.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, it's just like I can get $2 bills. Just go to the bank and ask for them. You don't have to spend $5 on a $2 bill.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm not down in Uncle Jed. He
No,
does.
no, you're right.
So hey, Aaron,
Yeah, that would be a good idea, Aaron, because I do have a real one. Dadgummit, Aaron, that is a great idea. I might do that because I don't have an 1885, 1895, but I do have a couple of them in my safe. I'll pull them out and I'm going to compare the two and weigh them, compare the weights. And
I would talk to the law enforcement guy before you do that and then just say, here's what I did. I went and talked to the law enforcement guy and he advised this, or he didn't know, or,
Yeah. So don't be buying Morgan silver dollars off Wish for $2 expecting, I was hoping that it was just like a copy, or it would say copy on it,
right.
So that it would be legitimate. Because what I like to do is take these, and I didn't realize it was going to be so freaking real looking, because I was going to take them and I figured if I could get them for $2 shipped, I could put them in my store and sell them for $4 or something like that. Just have a couple of them in there as a novelty thing. I get those belt buckles every once in a while that you can put the coin in, and I just thought that would be cool. Find some of those.
I actually have some of the blue boxes that the silver dollars go in.
Oh yeah.
I picked them up at the bins one day. I guess somebody was just ordering the coins, and they took them out of the box, and they actually do resell on eBay. I just haven't listed them yet. Thanks for popping over, man. I've just got a few people that hanging out. I'm just going through. I did inventory the other night for 6 hours. And so now I'm going through kind of checking stuff, deciding whether to list it or put it in a yard sale this weekend. I got a yard sale going on.
Yeah, I just was in a hangout with some guys and had a friend of mine come in. And not a friend, he's a guy that I've just known forever. And holy cow, this guy was rocking and rolling tonight. So
I noticed Anthony has kind of jumped ship and went with Tommy tonight.
Oh yeah. Maybe he can lift that show up with, because Anthony's a good guy. And
what's he doing? A prayer? Is he doing like a secret prayer walk? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, praying putting some anointing oil around that boundary.
I was like, we did the car wash with the kids last week or a couple weekends back for baseball, and one of a young kid came in. His car was all filthy, dirty, and he had a bunch of Obama stickers and liberal stickers on his car.
Yeah,
and it was okay. It's like more power to him. He's getting involved in the process and all that. But I did a little prayer walk around his car, and then I said, hey, we'll take his money. It's for baseball.
That's right. Get him, Jesus. Get him. Let these stickers fall off. I pray this glue fails.
The big thing is, I just pray that, hey, can a liberal and a conservative have dialogue? That's all I'm asking for, man. Let's just talk and be friends. You have a little different view, but don't shun me from your life just because I'm conservative and you're more liberal. I'm more free enterprise. I don't want to depend on the government, but we can still have dialogue.
Yeah, I agree. I just want to love people and be Jesus to people. And, I was sitting at church tonight. I haven't told anybody, and I guess all 5 of us that are here watching, I ain't going to steal my blessing, but I was sitting at church tonight, and the and we are having revival. And I go to a larger church, so we have some pretty cool people come in and speak. And tonight it was the chaplain for the Dallas Cowboys was there speaking, and I wanted to hear him pretty bad because he's got a pretty good story. And I get a message on my phone, and a friend of mine's like, a lady that we know, her husband's fell, he's pooped on himself. He needs somebody to come over and help get him up off the floor. And I'm like, okay.
So that
I'm
was
thinking,
your
like,
deal?
I really want to sit here and listen to this guy preach. I go, how easy
Right.
would it be to be like, I can't go? And I
Right.
said, and then I thought to myself, so you're going to sit in church listening to people preach about Jesus instead of going out and being Jesus to the world. I
Yeah.
said, you can't do that. So I'm like, okay. So I got up, and then what was really weird, because it's a big church and I'm right down front, like in the front pew. And I'm like, I'm sitting there going, I'm going to have to get up and walk out in the middle of this guy speaking. And not only am I going to have to get up and walk out in the middle of this guy speaking, I got to go out because our church is like in a fan. So I got to
Right.
go out, go around, then go all the way back to the front of the other side of the church to get my Bible and my car keys, because I went over to pray for another guy that's a friend of mine that showed up at church tonight. So I've got to walk out, walk back in, and then walk back out. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Long story short, I did that and I left, and then I get over there
He's
and
already up.
he's already up. And
Yeah.
but it's okay. I was able to talk to him and stuff like that. And what I should have done is prayed, but I didn't, because he was not well. He's not long for this world. He's a veteran, and his hands are drawn, and they've had taken toes off of him, and
Wow.
he's just not long for the world. But I know that God can fix those things. I know that He can heal those things. So I kind of was down on myself, going, "You idiot! Why didn't you just say, hey, let's pray about this real quick?"
Right.
And I didn't. I was just like, well, she's got her hands full, and I'm gonna get out of here. So her daughter's coming, and that way things can be taken care of, and I'm not in the way. But it's interesting. It's definitely was an interesting evening. So I came
I was
home. That's been my evening sitting here since.
kind of tested a little bit today too. I went and donated some stuff to a local ministry called Mercy Mall. And I pull up to donate the stuff, and the first thing the lady said is, "You drove in the driveway wrong." And I said, "Well, the sign says volunteers and donations." She said, "Yeah, that sign doesn't count. You were supposed to drive in this way." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" And then I'm like, "Well, I left everything. Well, they're not supposed to be on hangers. You got to take it all off. Got to put them in the back." I said, "Okay, okay." And I hadn't eaten breakfast, so I should have eaten breakfast before I had any public contact. Yeah. So anyway, got through that. Then I had heard, I was supposed to hear, I kind of help. I don't know if you've listened to any of my stuff. I help, like, there's two guys in my life that one guy was in prison for like 40 years, and I've kind of befriended him. And then another guy was in jail for 8 months for not paying child support.
Holy cow.
And he's on again, off again, out of work. I think he's doing some drugs, but he has not to this day admitted that to me. But I've kind of confirmed it different ways. And so out of the blue last night, he calls me. He said, "I haven't been in work in like 2 weeks." And I said, "Well, why isn't your boss working you?" "Oh, I don't know." "Yeah, you know, but you're not telling me." I said, "Call me tomorrow morning at 9. I'll see what I, come up with." Well, he didn't call me till like 11. I said, "No, I've already got stuff going on, And he's like, "Okay." So then he calls me back at 1:30 and he said, "Hey, can you do me a favor?" And that's code for, "Hey, I need some money." So I said, what's going on? He said, I said, "I haven't eaten in like 3 days." He said, "Is there any way you can drive down and give me $10 to eat?" And I go, "No." I said, "No." I said, what about the church that's right across the street from your house that does food giveaway every week or two? "Oh, I forgot about that." You're not hungry. If you forgot about getting free food at the church across the street, you're not hungry. I said, "You've been at this thing for now almost a year. you've had this handed to you, not on a silver platter, but he lives in his grandma's house rent free. His grandma lives somewhere else. I said, you're not making good decisions. And and if I give you money, I'm enabling you. And I just said, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not driving 20 minutes out of my way to give you $10, drive 20 minutes. It's an hour of my life. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. And the thing is that I have this conversation, they go, but you got to be Jesus to people. And I said, Jesus said that you present the gospel to somebody, you love them, and then if they don't receive it, then you knock the dust from your feet and you move on. Now we can help people, but I don't believe that we, like you said, we should enable people.
Yeah. And get around people that are like, I like being an energy giver. Hopefully I'm a blessing wherever I go. But there's some people that just drain your energy. And I'm like, I don't need it. I'm sorry. I got to say no. I got to worry about my family and take care of my family right now. And if you're not making good decisions or wanting to help yourself, why should I want to help you? I'm over it.
Yeah. I mean, we can desire to help people, and we can still have that love in us to help people. But the thing is that we need to be good stewards. The Bible talks about when we were given talents, and that we should be good steward of those talents, and we don't want to take them and just hide them under a rock. We want to make sure that we're investing those talents into situations that's going to be the most fruitful for the kingdom of God. You would be better off to take that $10 and invest it into a ministry than you are unless the Lord leads you. If He would say, "Hey, drive 20 minutes, give him that." I mean, if that's on your heart, then I say let the Lord guide you. But I also think that, as you said, that at some point you just can't. Well, you don't have to. My aunt always says you have to love everyone, but he didn't say you can't love them from a distance. Yeah. And that's what I say is that you invest in a person, and at some point you got to realize that if they're keeping you from helping other people and investing in other people, then you can move on.
Well, I just knew he worked for me, and I'm like, I kind of would feel more comfortable buying you groceries than giving you money.
Yeah, because if he's got a substance abuse issue, then yeah. Looks like Marcus, said he was tested too. Yeah, that's tough.
So anyway, but you got to be on the ball field, you got to be out there putting yourself out there.
Yeah. It is what it is. Life's full of decisions.
Yeah. My biggest thing right now is I'm trying to get really plugged in with a men's group. I'm 52. Most men are out working, 9 to 5s. I don't have a 9 to 5. I'm talking, but I'm also listening right now, 1:30 at night. But just trying to find a good men's group to hang out with, guy talk, just accountability, all that.
Yeah, that's for sure. I do a lot of private hangouts with people. And one of the things that I miss, like what we're doing here, just having conversations, but having that conversation, there's some really good Christian men in this community. And I've thought about establishing like a Christian men's reselling group or something like that. Nothing against the women, but just a place for the men to get together and kind of talk and stuff like that, and kind of make it a secret group, not like a secret, but just where it can't be found on Facebook by people searching for it. And then you can just add people to it as you feel so led to add people to it. Good night, Aaron.
Darlene's she's got a nice little group going in the morning with the ladies, and she's still You know, she welcomes the guys too, but kind of a neat,
Yeah.
neat little working deal.
Yeah, I understand, Aaron.
All right, Aaron. Hey, thanks for popping in, and we'll figure out something on those Pokemon cards.
Yeah, I look on that wish.com all the time. That's actually where I bought this from, is Wish. And I look on there all the time and find stuff. I always looking for stuff to go in my store. Trying to find
Yeah,
replenish.
those little like replenishables, those things start adding up a little bit. Let's say you sold one of those a day. You know, that's $60
Yeah,
to the bottom line. And you want to
yeah.
have stuff, I guess. Do any like old people come in with their grandkids?
Yeah, though, I mean, every once in a while. Mostly
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
the stuff. You
older.
want to have stuff that they get cheap enough they can buy for their grandkids. And, you know, you'd love to sell them a $15, $20 action figure, but if they don't want to drop that, let them drop $4 or $5 on a Morgan dollar.
Yeah, especially, something like that. The thing is I don't want anyone buying them thinking they're legitimate, and then they
Right.
go out later and try to spend it or try to sell it, and they're like, "Oh, that's not real."
I mean, I
Um,
guess you could buy like a stamp and put copy on it or something,
yeah,
or put X on it if you felt, you know. Is there no misspellings on it at all?
not. I'm gonna do what Aaron gave me a great
Yeah.
idea. I'm gonna do that video. I might take one of my real ones to work tomorrow and put them side by side, make a real quick little
Right.
5-6 minute video. Say, all of us, a lot of us get on wish.com and we find interesting items, but what is the what's the deal? I have a scale there. It's a postal scale. I don't think it'd weigh down close enough to get a real good, because it isn't very precise, but I
So
need a
Wish,
jewel.
you buy Wish through PayPal? Can you PayPal on Wish?
Yeah.
And then is there shipping on that too?
That was $1 plus $1 shipping.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, I've heard like mixed reviews on Wish because you get stuff and it's like terrible.
Yeah,
If
I
it's
bought
ever
something tonight.
returned, whatever.
I already had another video in mind. I might film that video and then wait 15 days and add it to this video,
Right.
because tonight they had a 78-cent drone on there.
Huh.
So for free shipping, and it was like 82 cents shipped, and it was supposed to be a 1080p drone and like 6-axis, I don't know. So I'm
Right.
like 78 cents. I'm like, this will make a YouTube video, and I'm gonna make a quick wish.com review YouTube video and be like, this is what I do one on like this coin, and then do one on that drone that I'm
Right.
getting for 82 cents. I mean, it's not, it's going to be a picture, or it's going to be something stupid like a propeller blade or something like that. You just never know what you're going to get from over there.
I've got a bunch of silver coins and different stuff that I've got to go through and value that came from my grandfather.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That would make an interesting show one night.
Yeah. And now that I've got a better camera, I've got a stack of probably about at least an inch high, maybe even taller, of Grateful Dead ticket stubs.
Oh no.
That span
That
about
would be
30
awesome.
years. Yeah.
Those would sell great.
So that was a good buy too. The guy was like, his yard sale was kind of going slow, and I threw a price out of there that was a couple dollars, and he took it. And I'm like, wow. And they deserve to go to another good home, you know?
Yeah. And Grateful Dead has a huge following.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's like New Year's tickets from New Year's Eve parties, Christmas Eve, Red Rock, just all over.
Yeah.
This guy was a deadhead, man.
He followed them everywhere.
That's what I want to start getting into, is more of that. I'm still trying to clean the clutter out of my house,
Yeah. And you're right, concert ticket stubs, collectibles and stuff. That's if you I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but that's kind of where I'm starting to put a little bit of focus in my store is I mean, we're never more antiques, but we're also collectibles. So the back half of the store, I'm starting to do more collectible stuff back there. I put a big
Right.
Thor banner up on the wall, and and I I'm just wanting to go into this direction as well, because to be honest, the store's not making a ton of money, um, and I don't really need it to. I don't need it to at all. We make more than enough on eBay um, to do what we're doing um, at the store. I'm stuttering here because I'm trying to. I don't know if you'll be able to see it too well. Oh, it won't let me. I was going to try to screen
Oh,
share
okay,
and show
hold on.
you.
Yeah, here we go.
And
So let's
that
do that. Is that right? Yeah.
yeah, if you can see it, I don't know how well it's coming up, but that's the back side of my store. I moved my cases
That's your
here.
glass case, right?
Yeah, and then I moved them from the middle. Then I have a glass case against that wall, and then I have one against this wall. And this table here is getting ready to go away. And I'm gonna put in more. Um, I'm either gonna build like in a traditional. I'm either gonna build like in a traditional, like a flea market, like an antique mall. Build a couple of like small stalls there,
Right.
like put up some walls so that I can hang stuff off of them and do more like an antique booth type thing. Or I'm going to build some more of those door like H frames or whatever and put
Right.
in there because I got to maximize the space because the store is pretty small. And then I'm really going to start focusing on bringing in a little bit better quality, a little
How's
bit
your
better quality
basement?
stuff.
How's the basement looking?
I'm starting to get it full. I've still got to dig out all of the jewelry display stuff down there. I got to get it gone. And
Yeah.
when this weather starts getting cooler, then I'm going to start grabbing 4 or 5 totes a day and start taking them to the store and going through them. And I'm going to start condensing them.
Is that a finished floor in the basement?
Yeah, it's pretty
Okay.
smooth. Yeah,
And
it's
is
not
it
like room
humid?
finish.
Is it
It's
all humidity down there at all or not?
well,
Musty?
I have a dehumidifier that keeps it about between 65 and 70%
Okay.
humidity. It shuts off at 65.
Right.
Uh, so once it draws, I mean, 65% humidity is nothing. Um, and the further up into the store you go, the less humidity there is. The most humidity is at the back of the store where the wall is that's facing the ground.
Right. Right. I've always liked buildings like that. I always wanted to get one where you had a upstairs living space and then you had your shop downstairs. You
Yeah.
know, kind of open living, hardware, hardwood, brick walls,
Yeah.
kitchen and bathroom in the back.
That would be fantastic if I would have bought a building that had that would have had an apartment upstairs. There's a couple of them, but none of them are in good enough shape to buy.
Right.
I would love to have because I wouldn't mind living in town. Because honestly, we own a 40-acre farm, and we never go out into the yard like as a family. We're not like, hey kids, let's
Oh,
go throw the ball around. It's hey kids, let's go. We'll play something in my son's room, or if we go out, we travel off the farm and go to like a park or something like that.
right, right, right.
It's just, and that's me because I'm not a very good dad. I'm not an outside guy.
Man, I just you remember what green machines were? Like a big wheel, but the green machine, it had those two little handles and it would
Yeah,
turn the back wheel left or right, and then you had the pedal in the front that basically you'd pedal it down the road and then you'd turn the handle real quick and slide around.
yeah,
Somebody had dumped two of those on the side, in front of somebody's house, and everybody was like, "Oh, are they like for sale or are they abandoned?" And then the next week, the guy put them up on his dumpster, on his trash cans, and we drove by them, and I said, "Oh, I guess we missed them." Well, the trash guys didn't take them. They threw them off the trash cans and just left them in the yard again. So we had a pickup truck full of stuff where we cleaned out a house, and I think Brady was with me. We loaded them up, brought them home, and one of them was pretty ragged out. The front tire was blown. The back tire, the plastic tires were worn down where it was starting to get wobbly. But the other one was pretty decent, other than it needed a new tire. Well, man, I put a new inner tube. It took about an hour of my time. Finally figured, took the tire off, put a new inner tube in, and one of the neighborhood kids across the street was riding on it 5 minutes, and somehow turned that wheel where the inner tube came out, and it actually exploded, like popped.
Really?
So now I'm debating on, like, do I spend more? They're having a fun time on it, but do I spend more time getting a new tire, getting an inner tube? It's like now we're starting to spend money.
Yeah. I mean,
So
any of that stuff costs money, but excuse me, what are the cost per entry, and that was pretty cheap, so it was
it's
free.
cheap. And I was looking at, there's actually green machines on eBay, whole and in parted out. So
Yeah,
yeah,
they're pretty cool.
I have to figure out, the inner tubes I had where I found them in a box. I'm trying to go through my whole garage and clean out, and so I went through 2 inner tubes tonight, a 16 and an 18 inch. I think I was supposed to put a 20 inch in there anyway, but the tire's getting kind of worn. So I think a tire is like probably about $15 maybe.
You could probably find a bicycle somewhere, a whole bike for a couple bucks with the tire. Just keep looking, keep your eyeballs peeled.
Yeah. I just bought a new gate latch for my F-150, and it was like $18, but I figured, man, just buy it, because if I go to the junkyard, it's going to be at least an hour of my time. They may have it, they may not, so I just ordered it. It should be in tomorrow.
Yeah. And that's probably the smarter thing. It's new, and not only you have to take it off, and then I'm not very mechanically inclined.
Oh, I love doing that. I love fixing stuff. MacGyver. They used to call me MacGyver in high school.
Yeah.
Fixing things.
Yeah, I work, I like doing woodworking and working on stuff like that, but I do not enjoy automotive. I do not enjoy working on automotive stuff. I built a car whenever I was 16 years old or 17 years old. I built a car underneath a tree. My stepfather had a ton of money, but he would never help me out with anything. And but I was able to talk him into getting me a couple of 69 Mustangs that were just crap. I found one and I paid like $300 for it, and I found another one. We had to go to the junkyard over in Ironton or South Iron County, and we picked it up, and I think I paid $500 for it. And we pulled it back over, and somebody had cut the roof out of it.
Right.
And what I should have done is, because they gutted the car and it was just a shell with the roof cut out, is I should have taken the roof off the one that I had for $600, and or the one that I had for $300, cut the roof off of it and put it on the other one and had someone weld it in for me. And then because the body and the frame on the other one was actually a V8 69 Mustang Grande, and so it had the better suspension, had everything better about it. And what I ended up doing instead is I ended up taking the fenders and the front clip off the other car and putting it on mine, and it just was a ton of work.
Right.
I worked on that thing for 3 months and finally got it together and put a motor and transmission in it, and I drove that thing like I was Luke Skywalker and my hovercraft. I was proud of it. Every time I pull up to a gas station, people go, "Man, that's a nice car. What's it got in it? A V8?" I'm like, "No, it's got a straight 6." But I loved it. I go, "I'm going to put a V8 in it." I never did because the thing was a rusty pile of garbage.
Right. I don't have the attention span for any long-term projects. I
It's
like it.
fun to see it come together.
Yeah.
I that's the reason why I want to build a rat rod, because I don't have the attention span for the detail. I don't have the attention to detail, it should be what I'm saying. I would be way better off to probably put together a rat rod and then be able to drive it and work on it as I drive it.
So
Sorry.
speaking of cars, was Derek NASCAR man? Is he like under the weather, or was he something going on with him?
I haven't heard from him in a while. I need to check on him.
Yeah. So I know everybody else I know that was kind of recovering was just Sandy was going through her issues, and then I know Tracy that's on with Darlene in the morning. She wasn't doing the best, I guess, this morning.
Yeah, she's been having real bad back issues.
Yeah, she asked to kind of get off the chat and just go lay down. That's tough because I know she looks forward to that chat every day.
Yeah. I typically lay in bed most of the time when I'm chatting. I'll be laying in there in the chats and stuff like that. So that's what I typically enjoy, is just laying in there watching videos. I haven't even made a video for my YouTube channel in 3 days.
You told me what program do you use to edit your videos?
DaVinci
Oh yeah.
Resolve, and there's a lot of good tutorials on YouTube on how to use it.
Yeah,
It's
that's
very
what you're saying.
It's the most powerful free editing software you can get. It's open source and it's freaking awesome.
And you edit it on your computer, right? You can't do
Yeah.
it on your cell phone.
No, there is editing software for your cell phone. It's called Graveyard or something like that. What is it called? Or Streamlabs, something. I can't remember. It's not Streamlabs, but maybe that's the program you use to go live. I can't think of the name of the program.
I'll ask my Sprint girl. So
Yeah.
I'm not. eBay's kind of changed the Android stuff. I'm not liking how now we've got like 2 other options on. The send offers to buyers was fine, but now you got 7 promote your listing options, or promote your listings, and they're telling me
Promoting your listings is for people that sell new stuff.
Yeah, but
I don't promote anything.
But
I'm
they've got it on here as a tab for me to click, and then waiting on payment, which I understand that. And then they've got to sell faster by sharing your item, and it's got one item highlighted that I need to be sharing it. And I'm like, I don't want all this clutter on my dashboard on my phone.
So now they want you to be like Poshmark.
Yeah.
eBay's got an identity crisis.
I did, like when I did that inventory the other night, I lowered some prices, I sent some offers out, and I got like two or three sales from it. And then I realized, crap, some of those prices I lowered I probably lowered too much, but I got it out. I moved it. So I'm not
Yeah,
complaining.
I don't have any I don't even know where you find the make offers on stuff on your. I guess you go to active listings. It's different on the desktop than your phone.
And I was telling Aaron about now when you put your details in your listing, it shows how many views that has. So like if you list a brown extra large t-shirt, it'll say the extra large, there were 12,430 views for extra large shirt. There's 4,820 views for brown shirt. So I guess they're trying to get us to fill in as many details because they're realizing it helps with, what people are searching or whatever to buy.
Yeah.
But Still trying to figure it out. I cannot believe I've been live for 3.5 hours.
It happens, man.
Gee whiz. But like I was telling somebody, I was telling Marie, I said, if I wasn't on live, I wouldn't be getting any work done. I'd be looking at other YouTube videos and all that.
What I have is you need to get you. I don't know how big. If you seem to work a lot right from your kitchen table there, but I'm guessing that's your kitchen table. But what I have is that I've got 2 monitors, and there you are. So
Right.
I do work on this monitor, and then I can pull up stuff on this monitor, and and do work over there. And then on the other side is my kitchen, and I sit here after I go to work, and what I'll do is I'll take pictures, and I'll pull up a YouTube video and put it on the other monitor, and then I'll work on this monitor and just listen to what's going on over there.
Right.
I'm so tired of resellers, though. Not resellers, but reselling videos. So I don't watch a lot. I watch a lot of car videos and watch a lot of. I don't watch a whole lot in the community anymore.
Yeah, you kind of get tired of it, honestly.
So much of it I think is fake, and it's just
Yeah.
it's not like it used to be. There's people are buying stupid stuff they're not making money on it. When you do the research on what they're buying, you're like, you're not making a ton on that.
Right.
But they're doing it for the YouTube views, and I'm just like, I got better things to do than that. Unsubscribe.
Right.
I want to find the people that are really like YouTubers, but really resellers. Like,
All right.
and I like it's like you're like, that's why I'm over here. There might be 2 people watching me and you right now, but I'd rather hang out with you than hang out with someone that's got 100,000 subs but's faking it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't have time for that. I don't have
So
time for it anymore.
what's the advantage or disadvantage? Let's say you got a little chat going on and somebody's new to the chat, and you go over there and you're not necessarily interested in their content, but you sub to them to help them out. Is there a disadvantage for me to do that?
No, I mean, if you're
Show up
trying
on
to
my
grow a
homepage
YouTube
and
channel,
I sub to that person, or
no, if you're trying to grow a YouTube channel, it's good to be subbed to a lot of people
right,
because you're going to get a lot of notifications, and you can go hang out in live chats, and
right,
you can kind of build up a little bit of a base, to watch your stuff. But to be honest, man, I will be 100% honest. And I'm glad you started making YouTube videos because it gave me an opportunity to meet you and get to hang out with you. But to be honest, if people would focus their energy on their reselling business, I tell you, man, you could be, I don't know where you live at in the country or how close to a major city that you live in, but if you step your reselling game up, like I know a guy that's his goal is $1,000 a day, $1,000 a day. That's $30,000 a month that he's selling.
right.
And doing stuff like that, you're gonna. I don't know how realistic that is. I don't know, but I can tell you that.
I mean, John, even if you set a goal of $100 a day, most people that'd be like golden for most people.
I can. Let me see here. I'll pull up my. I'll show you kind of what we do. Because this is what you don't see a lot of YouTubers do.
Like I said, I'm not doing right now. I'm just having fun, kind of what do they say, documenting their journey or whatever.
Yeah.
It seemed to enjoy it. But I'm kind of fascinated. I want to get, I want my videos to be a little better. And like I said, some of the people like how I would have never met Joy from Be the Difference Clothing except for on YouTube. And she seemed like a pretty neat girl,
Pop up my screen share there.
Yeah.
This is what we've done for the month. We've did about $5,200 in sales, and we've did about $1,000 this week. We're averaging, like yesterday was 200. Today was only 100. 115, 128, 151, 184, 173, 129. Had a couple crappy days there, but it depends on what you list and how you list. And we only have 1,300 active listings.
Right.
That's 1,300 items, and I'll click on that, and I'll show you that And some of this stuff's garbage. I could literally clean out probably 400 items and still be hitting these numbers because I've just got stuff that's garbage. But
So you're at like 5,000 for the month with how
yeah,
many listings? With 14, 1,300?
13. Yeah.
All right, so I'm like right at like 750, 800, but I haven't really, like you said, I need to apply myself more with 230 listings. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm about $1,000 slower than you if I multiplied it by 5 to be up, the number of listings. But
And a lot of the listings that I have
yeah,
are old garbage junk that when we move over inventory, I might end up only having 600 listings when we're done with the move.
yeah,
I'm probably going to be able to cull that much stuff. But then by the time I get back to 1,000, I don't never want, it ain't about, if you source good and source right, and instead of trying to buy everything that can sell,
yeah,
if you source good and source right, you can make a killing just with 600-700 items listed on eBay. Now there's some long tail listings that you might not, you hold on to it, you've listed it for 2 years and it finally sells. There are items like that, but I think chasing those items are probably not a good business model. I think learning how to negotiate and learning how to buy out collections and stuff like that is probably a really good way to go, specializing in like
right.
toy collectibles or whatever. We were talking about belt buckles. I was talking, I don't know if you know Dusty from Alabama Pickers, but I was in a private hangout with him earlier.
Yeah. So how did y'all get him back involved with things? Because he's kind of been quiet. Now he's kind of back doing lives again and all that.
I didn't do anything. He just decided to start doing it.
Okay.
And I showed him one belt buckle that I picked up at the auction the other day for $1 and it sells for 25. And we started discussing, what if somebody just did a belt buckle eBay store and all they sold was belt buckles? How you could literally list 10,000 belt buckles and have them in probably like, if you put 500 in a tote, you could have you'd only have 20 totes worth of inventory.
Right.
And it would be something that you would just sell a ton of. And how easy would it be to be like, oh, I'm going to buy belt buckle collections or become the belt buckle guy?
Right.
You could literally make a fortune flipping belt buckles on the internet. And once you learn belt buckles, you can go, oh, that's this belt buckle and it's worth this much. And once you start specializing and you only know belt buckles, you're not going to be finding belt buckles everywhere. But when you do find belt buckles, you're going to know what you're looking at and you're going to know what to buy and you're going to know what they're worth and you're going to be able to make really good offers on stuff to where they think they're getting a good deal, but you're really knowing that you're walking out of there with like 5 or 6 times your offer, maybe 10 times your offer. You offer them $1,000 for a collection that you know is worth 10,000, and just to see if it sticks, I'd give you $1,000 for that. And they're like, wow, $1,000 for these belt buckles? That's crazy. Give me your money, Now
the art of the deal, though, whenever I'm doing the deal, I always let them name their price first.
I will sometimes. If they're just not adamant, I come up with a number in my head that I want to pay and I cut that in half.
Right.
I'm like, oh, okay, we're going to buy this cell phone here. And I'm like, I'll say, you name your price. I can't buy it and sell it first. The one thing that when someone tells me, well, I think you're going to be honest. I think you're going to be fair. You're going to do me right. I say, no, I'm going to do my family right.
Right.
I'm going to get
I've got to make money too. Right.
And and the thing that I always try to educate people in a negotiation, the person that's buying your item is never your friend. You're afraid to throw a price out there.
Right.
So if this phone, if I know I'm going to pay $100 for it and I'm going to sell it for 200, my offer is 50. I'll give you 50 for that. I'll give you $50.
Yep. I got you.
and they're either going to say yes or no, because at that point I'm at a 75% profit margin. And if it's something I really don't want to mess with, $25, I got 25 cash. Pull
Right.
it out of my pocket, I got 25 cash. You know,
That's just like in the construction business. Like if you got $1,000 job, but you don't really want to do it, you
it's
tell
a
them
$2,000
to do it
job.
for 2,000 or 3,000.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, if they take it, then it's like hire somebody else to do it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, then
I
you
got
can hire, you can hire somebody else, subcontract it out to someone else.
right.
And then, yeah, that's exactly right. But I've learned just over the past couple months that I've become a better, more shrewd, um, more shrewd negotiator, because I used to be worried about offending somebody, and now I realize that I just can't be. You
Right.
know, somebody walks through my door, and I'm going to be like, oh, you know, I used to dread when people walk through. Now I'm like, oh, what do you got? What do you got? And that's why I've got this printed off right here. It says, I don't care what I don't care what the internet says your item is worth. I'm going to hang that up in my store.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's like
because
the people that do that at yard sales are like, well, then go sell it on eBay.
Yeah.
Then go through,
this,
build the listing and store it and worry about shipping and worry about returns. If you want that, go do it.
yeah, I'm the one that has to take your item. I had a guy come in the other day. I don't know if I've told you the story about the Griswold bean pot. But he came in the other day and he's like, "Oh, I've got a Griswold bean pot. It's a number 8 or whatever, and I want to sell it." I go, "Would you have it?" And he goes, "No." He goes, "What'd you pay for it?" And I said, "Well, that's impossible to say without looking at it. I couldn't really give you a price on it without knowing what you've got." And I said, "You'd have to bring it in." I go, "But what are you thinking?" He goes, "Well, I looked it up on Google, and I found one for $350." I said, "Okay." I said, let's just look it up real quick. I pulled it up on eBay, slid the computer around, go, your pot's worth about 50 to 60 bucks. I said, that means I'd give you 25 for it. You bring it in, I don't care what shape it's in, I'll give you 25 for it. And because I'm going to take it home, I'm going to clean it, reseason it,
Right.
and I'll get 75 out of it. But I'll have work and investment into it at that point. And that's worth 25 bucks to me. My labor is worth 25 bucks to clean it and reseason it. And he don't get that. That's my labor.
That's right.
You don't get with, well, they'll tell you, well, if you do this to it, it'll be worth this much. I'm like, well, you do that to it,
and then I'll pay you more. Right. I got you. Yeah.
And you get people constantly, they don't understand. So in this game, we're an educator. We're like a teacher. You're educating people on how to make a deal. And I don't care anymore. I'm sorry you're offended. I'm sorry that you think your item's worth more.
Yeah.
But it's not. So
I just
have a good day.
inherited about 150 Beanie Babies. I didn't buy them. I inherited 150 Beanie Babies. And I told the lady, I said, they're not worth what you think they're worth. I said, let's do this. Let me take them. And I said, we're going to donate them to Ronald McDonald House. I said, I'm going to call them. We'll figure out a time I can take them down there. I said, I will quickly go through them and just kind of, so I educated myself on like the top 10 Beanie Babies, you know, that have value. Most of them are misprints or name changes, like Snort, the buffalo, the what is it? The bull used to be named Tabasco, and then they got in a trademark infringement with Tabasco hot sauce.
Yeah.
So they had to change Tabasco's name to Snort. Well, if you've got the original Tabasco tag on Snort the bull, then you've got some value there, you know.
Right.
But I'm finding that, you know, if you can find somebody that likes giraffes, then you can sell them a giraffe or turtle. My fraternity brother likes turtles, so I pulled the turtle out. Kendall, my daughter, likes unicorns, so I'm going to pull the unicorn out. She's like, why didn't you show me? You know, she said, Daddy, where were they? I said, I didn't want to show you the 150 Beanie Babies because I don't want 150 Beanie Babies in the house. But we're going to donate them to Ronald McDonald House. But people think you got to educate them. You're right. What do they think they're worth? Well, what you think they're worth and what somebody's willing to pay, and then you got to consider me. I'm the middleman. I can't give you full price for that. I've got to have, and I don't like taking things on consignment anyway. I want, it's like sell me the collection or not. So I take all the responsibility, but just taking stuff on consignment, I'm not the best fan of that. Biggest fan. All right, man. Let's see what do we got.
Yeah, we do consignment, but I just tell people 50%. If you want to bring it in my store, it's 30%.
But that's after. I mean, that's after all your expenses and all that, right? That's your pure. You're splitting pure.
I take my money off the top. But if it's for the 30% in store, my money is first. You always pay yourself first, bro. Number one is you. Pay yourself first. But when it's a 50-50 split, I'll half the fees with them.
Right.
That's fair. 50-50 after fees.
Right.
But in my store, it's 30. I get 30% off the top.
Right.
I get 30% of the sale, which is just whatever. If I again sold this phone in my store for $200, I'm gonna get $60. And they're like, $60. I'm like, hey, I pay the light bill, I pay the insurance,
right.
I pay the gas bill, I bought the building. That's a pretty big investment. So some people like it, some people don't. And
that's just like people complaining about eBay fees. It's like, well, then go open a store. What's your overhead if you open the store?
Oh, it's a lot more.
Where you got to be there 8 hours a day. You got to hire employees that you trust that are probably most likely maybe skimming something out, or you got to worry about customers that are stealing from you. What Aaron was talking about, he had a yard sale and somebody stole a Michael Kors purse from him from his yard sale.
That's crazy. But that's kind of stuff you got to keep up close to the cash box.
Yeah, he said it was like it was not just one person. One person distracted and the other person took it.
Yeah.
Which we've got in Richmond, we've got this old lady that goes around and she steals from yard sales. And it's been a while since I've done one at home. I don't even remember what she looks like, but it was like getting around where everybody knew who she was. And the biggest joke was, how soon could you get her out of your yard sale and get her over to your neighbor's house to see what she'd steal over there?
That's sad. I hate that. I don't know why people want to be deceitful on purpose.
Well, it's just like, oh my gosh, if you needed that, just ask me for it. I'll give it to you. Or, you're stealing from Goodwill.
Yeah. People switch tags. I've caught people switching tags there.
I was like, I've got to go to bed at night. I don't want to feel guilty, taking advantage of somebody. Most of the time, people are taking advantage of me.
Yeah, I'm too ugly to look at myself in the mirror and not at least respect the person that's staring back at me.
Right.
It ain't like I'm pretty or something. Be like, man, you deceitful, but at least you good looking. And be like, nah.
All right, man. It's 2:00. I'm going to bed.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Have a good night, brother.
Hey, thanks for hanging out, John. I appreciate it, man.
Oh, no problem. Anytime. I really enjoy your company.
Keep popping in. I appreciate it. All right. Good night. Hey, anybody that's watching, which right now I know everybody's not, but if you watch this at a later date, thanks for hanging out with us. Again, it's Dad's Vintage Garage. We're a resale business based out of Richmond, Virginia, and we have people pop in and just share the love, their knowledge. Tonight we had about John popped in from his store, but Nevermore Antiques. But we've had other people just in the chat and all that. So anyway, I'm going to bed. Thank you guys, and make tomorrow be September 19th. Getting close to Christmas. But anyway, talk to you later. Thank you guys.